And the wheel turns once again. Welcome into our stream on a weird Wednesday, the first non-Friday Dominion stream. We have extraordinary circumstances here this week, so a little bit of a last-minute change up in schedule. I hope people will forgive me. I hope I got the word out. I probably failed at that. It is what it is. We're going to try to do Pelagia. I have baked myself a safety line. If worse comes to worse, we could continue on tomorrow. I'm hoping not to make that be the case. I would very much like it to be self-contained tonight. So we're going to have just a short little preamble here, and we're going to get right into it and try to play pretty streamlined tonight. I have a plan. You know, they say once you have a plan, it always works out, so don't worry about it. So I'm sure we're going to be fine. On screen here, we have the misnamed Flippy. This is the god that we're going to be using tonight. I'll talk about him once we're a little bit closer to starting up, but he's got some safety features that hopefully will allow us to finish up a game, even if it goes relatively sideways. We'll see how we go here. I do see some people popping in. Let me know if the audio's okay here. I went and undid the changes that we needed for Shadow Empire, so I don't know, it's looking a little hot, but I don't know. Should be all right. Let me just check in with what people were saying. Pyrrhic realized that we were streaming today. Excellent. Axe says Babel's going to give himself a stroke with the hype levels. I'm not actually. It's weird, right? I don't want to say I'm not hyped because I am excited for it, but I'm much calmer than I was when Worlds came out. I have always loved the Monster Hunter franchise. I have it for PS2. And when I got that, I didn't even have... we must have had internet, but it would have been like my original dial-up internet that like usually averaged like 3.5 kbs speed. So there was no way, even if I had the modem, that I could have played multiplayer. And I couldn't beat Wrathion. Like I never beat Wrathion in that one. I got Try. I love the heck out of Try. I like 100%ed that. Worlds, same thing. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Before I change topics off of Monster Hunter, I will say I'm gonna start a early stream on Friday for Monster Hunter Worlds launch. It's probably gonna be that 2 p.m. Time slot. I'm gonna take a half day. I need to go into work and get some stuff done in the morning, but I'm just gonna have to get that done because I'm gonna play Monster Hunter Worlds. So that's at least the plan. I'll have that stream go up probably tomorrow. I'll finalize the time for that for people who are interested and can make it. I'd love to see people there. Give something a chance. Andre, good to see you, man. Sergeant Flintlock, good to see you again. Rune Knight, Best Doggo. That's right, Flippy's got it. Flippy's got it. Oh no, the giant seal bear. You're extraordinary. Well, no, J-Rob, you're extraordinary. Hey, Tut, good to see you. Geoff Tillman, my first time watching live. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Savax, audio's good so far. Excellent. Good to hear. I had a very monotonous task I did for most of my work day today, so my voice is in about as good shape as it can possibly be. So we're singing swampy tunes tonight, hopefully. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. The 6 Ps. Oh no, are we going back to having enough PP like we were in Shadow Empires? Okay, Flintlock likes the audio. Tamosha, good to see you, man. I guess I'm missing work today. Well, you make the responsible decision. I won't tell you what to do. This stream threw me off a few days. Yeah, this is not an official change for what we're normally going to do. This is kind of a one-off thing. It could happen. I won't say it'll never happen again, but the weirdity, like who launches a game on Friday? Like what the heck, Monster Hunter? What are you doing to me here? Hey, Juan, it's been a minute. Good to see you, man. Okay, that is enough preamble. I do need to be a little lickety-split here. I am still working tomorrow, and I would like to try to get this done in a single go. So in we go, the deep end. So this is going to be our Flippy. He will get a proper rename here. Pelagia Pain Time. Thank you, Pyrrhic, with the 5 New Zealand. Thank you very much, man. This Flippy here, he does come in imprisoned. You can use this chassis as an Awake Expander. He needs some armor, and then you can Foul Vapor and use him to expand. But for what we're going to do, We need a lot of scales because our troops are kind of garbage and they're expensive. So we need all the help we can get. Scales wise, we basically just maxed out what we could. We took cold. There is an argument to be made about taking heat. If you take heat, then you're not freezing rivers, which limits possibly the mobility of your enemies. My thought process on cold, however, is cold is good for cold spells. Things like Worgen Winter, Winter Wolves, Ice Blast, Falling Frost, even just Cold Bolt or Cold Auras do better in the cold. And since underwater in deep sea, you take less of an income penalty from heat scales, that is one little bonus. And two, our land movement speed is already complete garbage. So if nothing else, we might as well make everyone else have as garbage movement as we have. To that end, we took 4 air, 5 water, 5 earth. Reason being, we need 6 earth, 5 water to do Lost Land. That is our ripcord. If worse comes to worse, we will pearl cultivate our way into astral gems. We'll turn the astral gems into earth gems, and every 100 earth gems, we either sink a throne or a capital, and we win that way. So that's going to be the final plan. On the way there, though, there's tons of good high water magic that we don't often see, and we might be able to use some of that to bust our way through. In addition, we have some air here. It's just the pathing he has, so that's what I put it in to pay for things. 4 air gives us boosters. We can get some air 1s natively, so we could get up to air 2s. Air 2s can do some interesting things. This allows us to storm if we want to, because not for the storm power, but just to knock other people's arrows out. It gives us some measure of defense that we otherwise wouldn't have. For the bless, very simple. Cold resistance helps our already mediocre sacreds do a little bit better in our bad cold scale. In addition, we took a bunch of strength just to, again, help our very mediocre sacreds maybe have a chance to kill something. And then I had literally a single leftover point. Mountain Survival was the single point that looked the most useful of what I could pick. It's not a good pick. It is what it is there. 10 Star says, I'm ready for Monster Hunter Wild to be injected into my veins. Well, catch the stream on Friday. I hope it's going to be popular. I'm using some time off for that, something I normally wouldn't do, but it's just such an unusual circumstance there. I've been busy getting my ass kicked in Luce's tournament. Nice, man. Congratulations on playing in it. Yeah, you'll have to link when somebody makes a video, or if you make a video on it, link it to me. I'd love to watch your experience there. Playing Late Abe Vattenheim. I have never even... I played that maybe once? Maybe? But I couldn't even tell you anything about it off the top of my head. 2-hour stream incoming. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, so I can finish by normal time on Friday. I hope not. Okay, let's jump into it here. We are going to play Donut. If you're going to play Water Nations and you're not going to pre-gen your map, these other ones just suck. They're absolutely terrible. We have at least a chance to have something vaguely interesting with the Donut. I'm going to stick with my small caves that we've been using. Wraparound, of course. M.A. Pelagia. Stream. We're in the Middle Ages. Mostly Land Nations. I am going to give us a random water. Plus ourselves as Pelagia. And, of course, we're going up to our difficult AI. We are going to load in. We're going to do, this is just my refinement of Flippy. I've learned my lesson about naming them the same thing. In fact, let's just even delete him. I'm going to rename this to Flippy. This is our boyo here. Do notice in this form, we have 1 less air, so we'll get the extra air when he changes forms. Otherwise, this is the guy we were looking at. Okay. His true name. I trust Flippy, and Flippy trusts me. That's the important thing here. I know everyone's memeing on Flippy, but Flippy has a plan. You just watch. Renaming is going to be allowed. Thrones. I very much debated taking the coward's route out and dropping this down to 8 points, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Don't say I didn't do something for you guys. We're going to do the full shebang. I'm probably going to regret that. Juan with the 1000 ARS. Loving the occasional Thursday stream. Let's make these mediocre sacreds work. Is it Thursday where you're at? It's Wednesday still here for me. I guess it could be, yeah. Yeah. Flippy gonna flip-flop all over him. That's right. Flippy feels like a dormant build. Flippy is a imprisoned build. Okay, hey, we at least got the ocean start. We didn't end up in one of the canals. I like that already. We have 3 water thrones. I like that already. And 2 coastals. Thank you, Flippy. Thank you, I needed this. Okay, let's immediately get our candles turned on. Let's get our map move turned on. Why is my map move not turning on? There we go. All right, my map move turned on. We are going to go ahead and prophetize this guy. There's a pretty decent chance he dies, so we will probably be profiting somebody else later on. Do I have a new person who has not had... Timosha, have you had a prophet? I think I've asked you that before. And if you have, then Geoff Tillman is in. Just double checking here. I seem to remember Tim. I'll put it in here for now. Let me know, Tim, if that's the case. Babel, please be smart about this. Don't let your Monster Hunter World hype train kill you. I hope not. It's going to be interesting because it's going to be a much different type of game since it's going to be an action game than I've ever streamed before. I'm sure there'll be some pain points, but you can't get better if you don't try it. A wise yellow dog once said, "Sucking at something is the first step to not sucking at something." Hey, Mello, good to see you. Okay, recruitment-wise, we are going to use our underwater sacreds when we're underwater. Unfortunately, we're not going to start with them because we just can't afford them. So, or excuse me, I guess we could get 4, but and then we get nothing else, maybe. Another good comment I had was Amber Mages with a Shambler skin are actually pretty decent on land mages. We can do some acid stuff, and if we can get them an Amulet of the Fish and a Robe of Sea, we can do some big acid stuff. So we may try to get a few extras of these relatively early on. They also have enough water to do Voice of Tiamat, which is something I'm going to want to spam quite hard. I think for turn 1, we're even going to start with one of those. And then down here, we can afford 1 net guy and still have some resources. Still not seeing Tim. All right, I'm gonna trust that Tim was in there. Voice of Tiamat is real nice for underwater nations. Yes, it is. So much so that you already spoiled it for everyone. My build, after some very careful consideration the last couple days, I want Water Strike is a have to have. So Evo 1 for sure. We started with it this time. Then I want Conjuration 5 and maybe 6. 5 takes us straight to Voice of Tiamat and full-sized water elementals. In addition, we could do things like Sea Trolls and Winter Wolves and Naiads and Naiad Warriors. All of these are good and useful things that we may use. In addition, we get the Summon Hectorides. We're not going to be able to do this easily, but we could swing back around and possibly summon some in. 6 is also a distinct possibility. Flippy can summon in the Dactyl, who are rather nice crafters for us. In addition, Bishop Fish could be very useful, and Shark Attack actually is not bad. So tons of options here. If we luck into a bunch of death, we even could empower somebody and do some streams from Hades. So we're definitely going to 5. We may go to 6 early. We may hold off. For now, I'm going to queue up 5, and then we're going to have to do Construction 5. So we got a lot of research to do. Isn't that Jake from Adventure Time? Yes, it is, Mello. Yes, it is. That show, I need to go back and finish that. I never got around to like the last couple seasons. I did enjoy it, though. Thaumaturge to unlock cubes. Yep. Yep, we actually have a lot of decent things that are hard for a lot of other nations to do. It's just we're so bloody inefficient about it. So hopefully that won't be the case and we'll be able to get there. So the main plan right now is try to kill the other underwater nation. Who did we get? Okay, Oceania. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I feel like our Sacreds can manhandle AI Oceania decently. Ideally, they're in the water with us and we can kill them and take their capital. And then we also want to look at getting some early land if we can. I mean, if nothing else, I guess we have an island. That's something, I suppose. Anything else I want to do turn 1? Bruh, welcome in. Wow, 2 days early, that's a first. You know, I arrive exactly when I mean to. Okay, let's roll it after I set up my scout. I gotta be careful here. I'm gonna try to play fast, but I also need to be precise because, yeah, we are not the best nation. Okay, we're gonna head down here. Hopefully we can at least take this choke point nice and early. We set up our recruitment. Do it. Okay, we're the only person who made a profit. Who else do we have? Asphodel, that sucks. Pythium, that's fine. Marignon, that's probably gonna suck quite a bit. And Pangea, okay. We got the twins. Also, yeah, kind of an interesting little mix here. Okay. I wish we didn't have Asphodel. That's probably going to become a thing. If Asphodel does become a thing, we're going to look for Cleansing Water at Evo 6. Cleansing Water is a huge anti-dead spell. It's armor negating 5+ magic damage at range 30 plus. Very spammable. Our mages will mostly be able to cast this. So we should be able to blap them away pretty efficiently if we have to. All right, Tamosha. Grab those, set them on in. It's going to be a little bit awkward here. I have you just be a guard. We're going to have you attack rearmost, attack closest. This is not a good leader, so we're not even going to be able to be fancy about this. I'm going to do a Divine Blessing. I'm going to do a couple Sermons of Courage and then cast spells from right there. What do we have? Okay, Kululus, who are surprisingly dangerous, as we've found out. We got some Triton guards and Triton troopers. Not too bad. Definitely not the worst underwaters. Amber are very tough. That's going to be a hard one. We're definitely going to want some magic probably for that. We got an easy one over here for Ichthyids. And just some normal Tritons and Triton guards. This is probably my first go. And then either we go this way, or actually, maybe this is my first go. 20 Ichthyids is probably easier. Oh, nice. We even got a... Look at this champ. Look at this boyo. This is Acid Rain right here. He doesn't even need an item. He just needs to get on land. All right, you're heading over here. You're doing some research. You find out how many guys are actually there. We're going to want a real leader. I am going to splurge a little and grab a Conqueror of the Closed Realm. Only 2. Okay. Let's get... For now, I'm going to grab the... Well, I can only get 2. I guess I could only get 2 either way. We'll grab the aquatic guy. Or do I want the aquatic guy? I think I'm going to take the better attack of the amphibious one, actually. We'll queue that up. Pretty easy. You're going to take that, or you're going to research. Don't suppose. Nope. No underwater mercs. Hey, Abby Remy. Good to see you. And Tensor says, I don't know. I'm always hyped. Always pretty hyped for Monster Hunter. I'm going to try to catch the stream while playing myself. Still debating if I got to go back to the swag axe. Yeah, we'll talk about Monster Hunter when we get to Monster Hunter for sure. I'm very interested. Hey, Casey. It's been a minute. Good to see you, man. Okay, let's roll it. This is going to go so well. You guys just don't even know. You guys are going to be shocked. World's best Pelagia player. I'm going to prove it. 10 points any percent. Also, please let my flank actually get to the leaders. No! No, you fools! You fools! You were so close! They're right there. Okay, okay, they're in melee. You can get them. You can still get them. Now remember, our bless is +3 strength, +5 cold resist, and mountain survival. So the strength is a little something, but we're not doing a ton for these guys. 19 piercing damage on an actual lance is pretty spooky, though. Come on, guys. Ichthids will actually probably beat these guys in grind combat if all other things are equal. So I need you to do something. Okay, good. Leaders are leaving. You ready to go? You're not ready to go yet. There you go. Come on, boyos. Someone's got to work the overtime. Not me, friend. Not me. Spooky Lance. Are we playing Lemuria? Well, no, for us, it would have been, Therados. Part of the lore of Pelagia is actually, now that Therados is gone, we're searching for the Telkeen secrets. So that's kind of on point. All right, that was actually pretty good. We lost 7 militia. I will take that. No refunds. I will definitely take that. Okay, 40 Ichthids over there. We got what looks to be a pretty nasty throne, but this is doable. This is totally doable. That's probably a level 2 or 3. We've got Destiny. Ooh, I would really like Destiny. Splendor. I would really like Splendor. Shattered. I would prefer not to have Shattered, but I'll take it if I must. Silver, water. It might be water. Water tends to spawn, weirdly enough, underwater. So that definitely could be. We got Throne of Air, Throne of Death. I could probably absorb that if I had to. Law, Bones, Vitality. Man, we got some good thrones this time. Okay. Thorns would actually be really good since we're probably going to, at some point, want to do some Foul Vapors. That could be a thing. Twilight, that's fine. Man, what a good spread. Double Death Thrones, though. Knowing my luck, that'll be the first 2 thrones we get. We'll get Death and Autumn. All right, you're heading down here. All right, we're going to have you guys hold... Oh, no. Hold... No. Attack, rear. We're just going to set them up with the other guys. You 2 can guard commander. Hold, stay behind troops. And you're going to just bring those reinforcements over here. And then he's going to take over as the actual commander so that we have formations for our merfolk. Okay, and then we're going to want to move reinforcements. You're going to be a little slow. I would like a second one. Still only afford 3. 8 resources left. I really just don't like... If I'm going to get a crap troop, I'd rather a crap troop with a net. We're going to go that route. Double check. Think that's okay. Sad there's no Throne of Pestilence. Just casually playing Death 3 Pelagia. Don't even worry about it. Okay, 50 units with a scout here. That's pretty spooky. That would be really difficult. We're probably going to need magic support for that, which we could maybe switch this up. We could go with a second Amber Mage, and then they could come in and support that expansion. We do have Water Strike already. And if we did that, we could afford another Sacred. You guys have leadership, right? Yeah, they can bring in the reinforcements. Yeah, let's do that, actually. We'll have to use double mages to help here, but I think we'll be all right. Let me remind myself. Does Water Strike... Okay, you're not piercing or anything. We do have Geyser also, though, which is armor piercing. Okay. I think we're going to be okay. That's going to be a pretty dangerous little maneuver. And anything else? Nope, go. Shattered throne, my beloved. It would be really nice if we found crashed meteorite. All right, unexpected event. Strange corals have sprouted from the previously unexplored part of the sea. Among them lay scattered magical gems. 2 fire, 6 air, 4 water, 3 earth. Yes, more of this. More of this. We are going to be so gem dependent. Give me all the gems you have. All right, where's the leaders? Okay, they're in the back. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Stay true. Stay true. We're going to be really outnumbered in the front. Oh, we didn't stay true. That's a lot of leakage. That's a lot of leakage. Come on. Come on. Come on, Timosha. Come on, Timosha. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in Flippy, who will damn your soul if you don't win. Okay, I think we're massively bleeding. That's not a good sign. Well, you're not Tim. Tim is bleeding. Tim is bleeding. Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim. Put a bandage on it. Put a bandage on it, Tim. 4 rounds. Oh, no. No! Tim! Wow. He bled out. He bled out for Flippy. All right. All right. You get a nice little coral shoal with some mermaids in the afterlife. F's in chat for poor little Timosha. That's pretty rippy. That's pretty rippy. That means we also don't have a way to bless our sacreds. Not that we're too reliant on that. Ambers, yep, ambers are suck, basically. Hey, Slice, good to see you. And Jake with $100 super chat. Jake G, thank you very much, man. Finally caught my first stream. Just want to say thanks for all the pregame videos. I've been watching them when I can, and they're invaluable to find to better understand the game. Thanks. No, thank you, Jake. I appreciate that, man. I know I always say this and it sounds stupid and sappy, but I really, really enjoy when people find value in those videos. I like making them, and I always just wish I was better and I could do even better on those videos. You know, it's that 1% mentality. So hearing that people are enjoying them is a major motivator for me. We're in one of those cycles. Yesterday, I was at -1 subscriber for the day. I have literally no explanation why. And those are just such demotivating days. So thank you very much for the super chat, and thank you very much for the thanks there. That's really appreciated. And let me just double check, make sure I didn't miss anything else. I think I read out Juan's, but just in case, Juan also did say, loving the occasional Thursday stream. Let's make those mediocre sacreds work. Thank you very much too, Juan. Very appreciated, guys. Poor Timosha. The worst part is, he didn't give up fighting. His body let him down. It was the weakness of his flesh. But the question now is, can I, even if I'm very greedy, attack these other guys? We would want a hold and attack closest. We would have 24 guys. And coming from the capital, we would have 4 more sacreds and 1 dude. I think we can do it if I bring both of my mages. All right, let's see if I think this is a horrific idea or not. So way over here, we're gonna want to be as close as we can because Water Strike's really iffy. So we want to be as close as possible to try to get those like water mortars over the line. We don't have summon water power yet. We do have Eagle Eyes. So Eagle Eyes, and then it's a question of Water Strike, which is AoE 1, Precision 2, or Geyser, which is range 20 versus 35. It gives us 6+ damage, but it's armor piercing. I think the armor piercing is going to win out. Let's start with like 2 water strikes. And then when they get close, we'll do 2 geysers. And then we're going to advance and cast spells. We are going full greed build here on these boyos. And we have 1 bodyguard, so the 3 of those can all share a square. And we'll have the other leader be right next to them and hopefully keep them safe. These are pretty safe leaders. 17 protection, and he's got the lance for some repels possibly. So I'm not too worried about him dying off. Axe. From the moment I knew the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. Only the certainty of amber. We're doing it. We're doing it. Man, am I going to have regrets if we get wiped out here. I have some big regrets. All right, we're definitely going to need another piece of leadership. And I think Alicorns are the new line troop. So there we go. 2 gold left. Don't even worry about it. Okay, we don't have any candles that we're spotting yet. There is a strong chance that Oceania is in the middle. Last time we played a map and we got Oceania, I want to say it was maybe Middle Age Atlantis. They also ended up in the middle. So that's a little rippy. They also could be here. Let's go ahead. Let's make landfall and just poke our nose up here and see if there's somebody nearby. The flesh is weak and spongy. The certainty of amber, bruh. We're Pelagia. He craved the certainty of Flippy. Ironically enough, that isn't too bad for Oceania. They're okay doing that. I mean, I wish they were in the ocean, but it is what it is. What's the bless on the sacred units? Our bless is very mid. We have cold resist +5, strength +3, and mountain survival. The mountain survival was literally to burn off an extra point. +3 strength makes our land sacreds a little bit more killy, and we went with heavy cold scales, so the cold resist again just helps them out a little bit. And a couple of our sacredish mages might get a little something out of that. The bless is basically an afterthought. Our water sacreds are actually good enough, even unblessed. Like, if these were actually amphibious, this would be a pretty decent nation. It'd be okay. But the fact that they're freaking aquatic just kills us. It might be a 3-province lake axe, you don't know. It's better than the 1-province one we got. Oh, that sucks, bruh. That sucks. What I do when I get streams like that is I just go back in time like a minute and I watch a minute in the past. It helps with buffering sometimes. All right, here we go. Genius or insanity? The only difference is whether you win. Okay, water strikes out. I do see we're Tokyo drifting with one side. We made it through. We didn't make it through. That is unfortunate. Okay, please water strike the close stuff, guys, rather than the stuff way over there. I'm counting on mages to get kills. We need these mages to get some kills. Okay, that was not it, bro. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure. Maybe water strike would have been better. I'm not 100% certain. Come on, come on. Oh, this is with Eagle Eyes. I want it noted. Where are we at? Chasing them off the field. Come on. That line's getting thin, boys. That line's getting real thin. Okay, our mages decided to go into melee. Okay, that's not quite what I meant when I said, like, advance and cast spells. But we did it. We broke them. I think with pretty heavy casualties, but we did it. Whew. Ooh. Maybe the water strike would have been better. I don't know. I just figured the armor was so bloody high. Having the armor piercing on Geyser, while we couldn't one-shot anybody, at least we were doing damage. Okay. How did we do? We lost 8 militia of no consequence. We lost 4 soldiers and 2 wave warriors. We lost none of our knights. I'm going to say we did very well, considering these were Amber Clan, with their freaking, well, not you, with their 17 protection. I think we did pretty well. I think we did pretty well. And I do think that was the right call. 17 protection against a 13 plus, so this would be 14 damage attack. Yeah, I think the geyser, even though it was lower, having the armor piercing on it, I think made the difference there. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna breathe a sigh of relief. I'm gonna have the nature guy stay here and site search. I'm gonna have the other guy go home and back to research. Do we have anything small enough I can actually attack, though? 2 Shark Knights, 20 Ichthids. Okay, we can take 20 Ichthids. And do I need anybody else? I'm still dirt poor. I think we stick to plan. I'm going to keep getting a few more ambers. Okay. 50. Could I kill 50? These are a lot weaker. These are a lot weaker. I would like to get my cap circle rather than this. There is a candle here, too. Cap circle would allow me to get my full set of sacreds out. 50. I could bring the mages again. I mean, there's no reason I couldn't. Can I do it? I just don't think... We would need to get like 2.5 kills to 1 with my troopers. You also could not cast Eagle Eyes. That was a bit of a mistake there. Could I do that? Tritons are nasty, but they're not particularly good against my magic. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Geyser off. I'm going to see what they do on autocast. I think we're going for it. We're going to go into here. I'm going to have you come up with your sacreds. You're going to be on this side. Guard those mages. Apparently I cannot trust you with advance and spells, so you have to have stay behind troop. And we're just going to water cannon in there. All right, let's see if we can figure out where this candle came from. I also need to find where Oceania is really badly. Maybe we'll go this way. I kind of want to work my way to the middle. Are you pretending to go on land anytime soon? I would love to at some point. Yeah. We do have an island, which is rather nice, actually. We could get a fort up there and get some researchers recruiting safely. That looks pretty doable. Harder than it normally is because they have archers, and we're going to struggle with that. Okay, another tier 3 throne with Zeus on it. This is a prime candidate for Lost Land. 360 enemies, Vineman, Mannequin, Woodland, Blowpipes, Warrior Illusions. That probably means there's Glamour Mages here. That's pretty difficult. A lot of hard thrones here. All right, let's also... You are not going to get to do that. I'm actually going to have you hold an attack closest. I'm just buying time for my mages to get the kills here. It's Pythium. Oh, yeah. Pythium. Man, it'd be a shame if the ocean level raised. Yeah, that'd be a dang shame. Dang shame. All right, do it. We're being super aggressive here. Come on, boys. Come on. I know I'm pushing you hard. I know I'm pushing you hard. No rest for the wicked there. Okay, he did go into Geyser. So they are preferring Geyser. Interesting. Yeah, friendly fire out the water strike. Luckily, our sacreds are armored enough that that's not like an instant kill or anything. None of our sacreds back here died. Okay, that was decent. How'd we do? We lost 1 sacred and 1 soldier. Acceptable. Okay, we are gonna... You stay here in site search. You 3 go back over here. We're gonna pick up guys before we do this, I think. Where are we? How greedy can we be? How greedy can we be? We didn't really lose much. Stay behind troops. Hold in a... No. Attack rear. From on the other wing. We'll just have him hold an attack closest. No. We got to get that territory. I got to get more recruits out. This is oof, but I'll soak up the bad right now so that we can hopefully get the better resources. All right, on the home front, I'd like to start recruiting to try to get on land, which means we're going to need wave warriors. How many wave warriors can I get? I can get a decent amount. What's up here? Militia, heavy infantry, and archers. That's going to be a stab-a-thon. I don't think I'm ready for that yet, unfortunately. I would need too many rounds. Okay, I can get my full suite of sacreds now, though. That's something. I wouldn't mind a guy to spam. We could actually get our sacreds blessed, and he could spam some sermons of courage. I'm going to grab one of those. We can't do our prophet yet, right? No. Poor Timosha. He deserved better, man. He deserved better. Okay, another throne next to water. I like it. I like it. Slice with the Mega Greed Rex 1%. And KC, thank you very much for 5 gifted memberships. Congratulations to Rafael Araujo, Buffalo Theory, love the name, Millennium Hawk, Tomo, and Voxter. Congratulations on the gifted memberships. That does give you early access to members' first videos. So right now there is 1 pregame video up, plus tomorrow's video, which is a preview of a Steam Next Fest demo. And as soon as this stream ends, the following week's pregame video is also going to go up early. I worked extra hard to get that ready, so I wouldn't be producing that this weekend. We're going to be feasting monsters all weekend, so I had to make sure to get that done. So there'll be double pregame up for members. Generous stream tonight. Yes, it is, Pyrrhic. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I had one of those weird days today or yesterday, I suppose. I am today. Yesterday was -1 subscriber, and today I'm at 0. So apparently YouTube's mad at me or something. I don't know. So it definitely warms the cockles of my heart for the generosity. Thank you again, guys. Linus the Carrion Centaur has claimed the Throne of Bones. That's not a word I want to see. There was a battle in Hungary. Hey, ED. Man, this is a night with all kinds of people I haven't seen in a hot minute. How you doing? I think Axe is more hyped about my hype. I'll tell you this story. When Monster Hunter Worlds came out, I was so ridiculously hyped. And literally the day it came out, I had to drive across the entire state to help my brother move. It's lucky I like my brother. That's all I got to say. So, hell or high water, nothing else better come up this week. Okay. Water Strike, man. It's doing some work. We lost 1 soldier and 3 wave warriors. Our heavy cav also, kind of an unsung hero here. I also need to get my PD up. Underwater has some really nasty bad events that I really don't want to see. Okay, now I don't think I can justify this, as hilarious as this is. I don't think I can justify this. So let's site search before we leave, but you cannot, we just can't do that. All right, transfer the troops. I think a attack rear is just too good not to at least try. But I'm going to use the other ones mainly as a front row. Pop it like that. We'll keep 2 mages with us. Let's get him in a better spot. Him in a better spot. And then you can go back for reinforcements. And then you two will continue on. What do we got here? Okay, 70 units, Triton guards and Triton troopers. Dang it, game. Every time I make a decision, you make me second guess my decision. I think with 3 mages, I think we could do a tier 1 throne. I think we could do a tier 1 throne. We have so few guys. All right, you guard. I don't think I can justify pulling anyone else off. We'll put you on the side, and you're the one that has a bodyguard, so you go on that side. Hold an attack closest, hold an attack closest, attack rear. I think we're actually going to do a hold and attack rear. We're going for it. Can you make it there by chance? You cannot. Go that way. And you're going to cast spells, bring those with. For now, you can just bodyguard him. It's really unfortunate we can't make it there. Okay, now, let's get some research going again. I think I am going to grab some wave warriors at this point. Yeah, look at this now. This is so much better now we have most of our cap circle. We're going to need at least 2, maybe 3 turns in order to take that island. Okay, there is Oceania, and there's Marignan. Marignan doesn't have a lot of chance to get underwater. Pythium probably can. Oceania, of course. Okay. This is a pretty good cap circle, actually. I didn't realize that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Although we can't pull anything off the island. But that's still a pretty good cap circle, especially for underwater, I have to say. Why Telkeen? He allowed me to get the magic paths I wanted and still be able to afford scales. The main point of Flippy's build is the fact that I can do Lost Land. So if absolute worst comes to worst, I'm just going to drown the thrones and it'll kill most of the leaders on it. And we'll just be able to walk in there. In addition, I can drown Marignan and I can drown Pythium, which will just auto-kill them, essentially. If you want to see how that works, you can double-check the EA Relay stream. We were doing some testing with Lost Lands. And we were just ending people. Yeah, that is not what I'd like to see. That is for sure. Okay, you came back. You're going to patrol. You are not the right leader to lead those guys. We are going to need a land leader for that. Add 1 more. I didn't see whether we won or lost, so this isn't a spoiler for me. Hey, Simon. How's it going, man? Hello, looking forward to see an underwater nation. You can definitely get better indies for land soon. I see trolls and fish people. ED says, you want a good bless if you have good sacred. Skills builds are for troops that need lots of resources. Like, I think EA TNT is a scales nation. I consider Pelagia a scales nation. While I do like this sacred, I think this is a good sacred. It's only aquatic. So we're already going to be able to win underwater with some smart play. This is just gravy. Our land sacreds are not good, and they're basically bad humans. So getting a bless for them is kind of meh. I would much rather spend my points on numbers and magic paths that are going to allow me to do other things. Jeff says, "What happened here? Is tomorrow Saturday?" Yeah, man. Tomorrow's Saturday. You don't have to work. Don't worry about it. Also, thematic god. Yeah, I do think the Tolkien is pretty thematic here too. Pelagia actually has specific lore about researching Tolkien's. Isn't there a spell? Well, there is a spell that just makes fire mages explode, but there also are blesses for explosive. Those tend to work best on flyers because you can attack rear and then blow up. That was really good. That was really good, by the way. I didn't comment too much on it. Throne of Vitality. Yes. Okay. We can use the nature gem, and blessed troops get 3 hit points is universally okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay. No, YouTube, you may not play an ad. Okay. Okay. What did we actually lose? We lost 8 of the mounts, but not actually the sacred. So we can re-recruit and 1 wave warrior. That's fine, considering. Yeah, that's not terrible. I can't claim this because we don't have a profit currently. Very sad about that. Let's have you do a site search. And you carry on. Okay, we are getting really thin here. My mages are doing some work. My mages are doing some work. Are we... where are you? Hall of Fame. Pythium has one. I think that's a Merc. Dagon, who is dead. I'm surprised our mages aren't in here, to be honest. Interesting. Okay, we're getting the leader to go on land. Don't have anything special here. I would like to build a fort. I don't like getting underwater leaders. I guess it's fine. We are going to fort that. All right, and then you are going to come support this and attack rear with these guys. And you yourself are going to do some blessings and then just stay behind troops. He'll do courage, I'm sure. What else? What else? I think that's it for this turn. Wow, actually having some extra money. Don't suppose... Oh, speaking of shipwreckers. Give me the shipwreckers. Where do we want to make landfall? Asphodel sucks. I think we're going to recruit him right here. I will give you all my monies. Please work for me. Someone got shipwrecked? I'm going to get shipwreckers. I don't know what you're talking about. It's going to be me. All right, let's roll it. That's a good throne for the little sacreds? Yes, it is. It's a good throne for anybody. I mean, nobody hates having 3 extra HP. Found 2 magic sites. Smoldering starfish colony. 1 fire. That's actually fine. One thing I realized, if we did a fire empowerment on a Triton King, this guy can do acid storm just right off the bat. So all he needs is just 1 fire. So that's kind of spooky, actually. I don't know how good it is, but something. And Fathom Depths, 1 water gem and increase magic by 2. This is going to be a great place for researchers. Great place for researchers. Okay, let's found 2 sites. Remnant of Dead Prophets have left. There is a battle in Depth of Dago. This was Atlantean militia and shamblers. Yes, it was. Okay. Water strikes, man. So good. The best guy is the cloud guy with the sifts. Yes. the one that almost ended my Formoria run. Single-handedly. I could not beat him and I could not buy him. Who's the next prophet? I have to go back up and double check the name. It was like Geoff, I believe. Shamblers get repelled to death horrifically. So good matchup for us, even with our junky little Tritons here. Shipwreckers are so good because they are very well armored. They hit very hard, so they basically can attack almost anything. Their leader is actually a priest and is sacred, so he actually can use your bless, weirdly enough. In fact, you're going to get to see him in action here momentarily. And of course, they're amphibious, which is huge. Unexpected event. Enchanted spear gained. Cool. Shipwreckers have been bought. This is our boyos. It's just literally a shambler with a coral glaive, which is a pretty spooky weapon, a turtle shield, and a coral cuirass. Imagine how uncomfortable that would be. It'd be like wearing wool. Oh. All right, and he's going to bless himself and then stay behind troops. He has a sword of sharpness for some reason. I guess that's fine. Would be preferable, I think, to have the pike. Okay, now the question is, do we pop off and just try to end Asphodel with them? Or do we just continue our expansion? The odds of us actually being able to finish Asphodel are pretty low, but there is their capital. That's uncomfortably close. That is uncomfortably close. But shipwreckers. Shipwreckers. I wish I had a scout over here. He's nowhere even remotely close. Yeah, and I don't have any other scouts. Undead can go underwater? Yes, they can. Asphodels aren't particularly great. It's just a wave of numbers. And Blasterbot with a $10 super chat. Watching from the start, ready for a long stream. Well, thank you for the $10 super chat. I will try not to live up to expectations. Upwards of a 6-hour stream I could do. If it goes beyond that, we may have to do a part 2, which I'm hoping not, but I got to be realistic. Use your Water Nation superpowers being an annoying raider. Yeah, they could just do it right back to me, though. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Weirdly enough, he also, because he's a level 1 priest, can at least banish. If I go here and they have a bunch of living units, we could just jump back into the sea. It'll suck that I declared war, but if they don't, we could cap them right here. All right. Greed. Greed. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. That's a very greedy move. All right. Over here, I want to start a fort, but we're definitely not going to be able to afford it. It's 1,200, unfortunately. So just chill. I don't want to do too much site searching. My plan is to actually, I know weirdly we haven't been getting the people for it, but my plan is to rush Voice of Tiamat. So I'm not going to be too pushy on that. I would rather get the research if I can. I think we're going to have an amphibious guy become our new prophet. I do need to go back to the beginning of chat. And we had Geoff Tillman. Rename? Geoff Tillman. Ready to lead those explorers of the closed realm and make landfall. And he's going to become prophet. That'll give us one more turn of recruits here. What are we up to? 37. Yeah, we could definitely fit more. Nice wide formation and probably just attack closest. We're just going to be under a hail of arrows, so nothing else for that. All right, over here, transfer those down. How'd we do? Your blessed does give +3 strength and 1 morale. Yes, and in addition, 5 cold resist and mountain survival, which, whatever. It was the thing I could afford. Okay, nice little geyser. I'm not sure I would go geyser here, though. I think I would water strike. Little much on the friendly fire here, guys. It's a little much on the friendly fire. Let's just be safe, all right? We may have actually lost a couple sacreds here. Yeah, we lost just a soldier. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Man, this is so ragtag. We are literally getting everything. I think I gotta put my more front line. We're getting everything out of those mages. All right, and you right there. So bless, you know what, bless one more, and then you can stay behind troops. I really wish I could trust these guys in advance and cast spell, but the fact that they went into melee last time makes me very worried. Okay, another throne. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 underwater thrones. Interesting. Interesting. Amber Clan Guards, Ichthids, Ichthid Warriors, Amber Clan Triton, 6 Mind Lords. That's going to be a problem. And another Mind. Isn't that what's over here? Too many Mind Lords in my ocean. Sick of it. Sick of it. Start the Diplo, let everyone know we're asphodellas. Yep. Jeff says, have a good stream, Babble. I'll watch the video tomorrow and continue being confused about what I'm doing on Thursday. My apologies for shattering your entire worldview there, man. Hey, there's Geoff. Yep, I'm expecting good things from you, man. Don't let Flippy down. Flippy believes in you. Believe back in Flippy. Just one soldier, it's okay. Tell that to the soldier's family. We only recruit orphans, don't worry about it. 4 thrones, a little. Hey, I rolled it up on stream. I thought about pre-genning it just to save time, but I figured no one would believe me if I did that, so. All right, I think we can take that. If we've done these other horrific things, we can definitely take this. I do need to save some money, but I also just need the troops. Yeah, we're going to do one more turn of these because I can't get on land anyways until after he becomes prophet. Once he is prophet, we're going to go here, and then we might just go here, here, and here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be okay. I also would like to get another sacred or another priest out so I could build some temples. I'm seeing a lot of enemy candles and not a lot of my candles. Especially considering we're Dom 6. We don't have bad Dom strength. I guess we lost our prophet. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Okay, Conj 1 done. There was a battle in the Sea of Caucasus. Come on, boyos. Come on, boyos. Big water strikes. Double whiff. Triple quad whiff. We've reverted to the geysers. Yeah, when it's good, it's good. I don't understand why Water Strike... I swear Water Strike says it has +2 precision. Am I crazy? Precision 2. Not -2. +2. How is this bad at actually hitting anything? That boggles my mind. All right, now our undersea people. Where are we going to go? That's a no, obviously. 1, 2. Yeah, that's the closest. Yeah, I guess we just go that way. All right, over here. The tridents are real. We are going to do air shield into a blessing. Well, no, let's do... We checked before. It's the same cost either way. So we'll do divine blessing just in case I ever do have sacreds with us. Oh, I should have got a couple land sacreds. Yeah, whatever. And then Sermon of Courage, and we will advance and cast spells. Head up there. Asphodel. Of course Asphodel gets freaking triple woods. Of course they do. All right, now I'm going to go heavy here. I don't want his free spawn to be able to come back here. And we're going to try to bottle him. 50 units. Battle in Doven. The only problem with Priest Epic, I can't get our Priest level 2s. They're aquatic only. And we don't have anything to get them out of water right now, so I just have to get some crappy level 1s. Maybe it'd be worth getting a couple. I'm going to need some at some point. Marcus says, instead of strength, more defense would have a different impact. Yeah, just be different. I thought about trying to do cold aura. Just to, essentially, if I'm going to do cold scales anyways, but you kind of want tanky units to have auras, and the land guys are just, like, junky humans, essentially. I think defense would be fine, too. I wouldn't see a problem with that. The land sacreds are kind of weak, though, so I worry about them actually getting kills without a little extra something offensively. Yeah, short swords just... All right, Perry, have a good one, man. All right, that was not a great show of how good these guys are. Let's get to Asphodel. Okay, you're sight searching your way home. Oh, look who's rushing my ocean. Look who's rushing my ocean. I see you. I see you. No wet minotaurs allowed. Stay out. All right, now we don't want any more of these guys at the moment. Or do... Actually, hang on. Or do I? Okay, that's pretty doable. Doable. We still have big things we can sacrifice aquatics into. So I do think I'm going to continue with our aquatic sacreds. Yeah, maybe I do actually stick with these guys. We get a decent amount of them. Still have a little money left over. Is it time to get some amphibious mages? I'm going to go full greed. These guys just have more research. 15 versus 11. 108. Yeah, these aren't efficient at all, but it's the speed I'm thinking of. I want to get these guys Shambler Skin, and then later on, Amulets of Fish. We could get on land and do acid stuff. I could switch to Pearl Mages. They're also 15. They're ever so slightly cheaper. It doesn't really do anything for me, though. I mean, it doesn't matter which of the two I get. No, I'm going to stick with the Amber Clan. Yeah, the Geyser seems to be doing it for me at the moment for my underwater fights. Shipwreckers still have time. So is this a mage coronation? I would argue yes, Jan. Although we're a mage coronation with a bunch of aquatic mages and really crappy slow to recruit mages on land. Hence the problem with this nation. Our mages are good if you can get them and get them where you need them to be. We found a magic site in the Hungry. I hope it was Turkey. It was not. It was a castle next to my castle. Do I tear that down? That is a really unfortunate location. That is very unfortunate. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that. I mean, it is more recruits, but it is also, yeah, look what it did to my resources. I'm gonna need to tear that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I get at least 9 guys here? I can get exactly 9 guys. I normally would agree, but the fact it's in my cap circle makes me very sad. That makes me really sad. I think I'm going to tear that down, but I'm not going to do it with my mage. That is so unfortunate. So lucky to get and so unlucky that it's there. Yeah. Oh no, something horrific just happened. Battle in Shepherd's Haven. Okay, Tridents win the day. We take a peek at one of our guys here. So we are poor amphibians, which give us all these penalties. But I don't think they apply on land. Yeah. So the fact that it says poor amphibian is kind of a misnomer. Because it should say -1 attack here if that was applying properly. Yeah, it's not giving me the defense penalty either. So these are a little weird when you're a water-based nation coming on land rather than the other way around. Babel, do you have plans to get your mages on land? Of course I do. The plan is we're going to get Voice of Tiamat, and then we're going to rush construction. Well, rush at that point is kind of a... All right, what happened to our poor boys? Did we ask too much of them? I mean, I guess the Centaurides probably get to him. Come on, swing, buddy, swing. We're slowly getting poked to death by a Centauride while he ignores her and casts Pull from the Grave. He retreated. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. You let me down, Shipwreckers. We talked you up, and then you let me down. Okay, I probably need to put even more PD here, although I really don't want to. Can you make it there? Yeah, I don't think they've expanded anywhere else. I think they literally have 2 provinces, so I'm going to keep the pressure up here. That isn't the war I wanted, is all I can say about that. I got to make a decision here before we can roll turn. It's an extra command slot, but it's also going to be in the way of this that I want to build, but I don't have that yet. So there is that. Check Falgoth. What is a Falgoth? I told you not to greed. It's in my nature. It's in my nature. We did kill off a lot of Centaurides, so it's not like that was completely pointless. Okay. I mean, I see it, but we don't know yet. I don't. Where is my scout? Like, where are you, man? Get moving. Get moving. I need you. I mean, if nothing else, we could grab another scout. We could grab 2 scouts. I am going to have to pull that down. I have made the decision. I definitely see the argument to not do that. I totally see that, but I'm going to. I think I need more land units at the moment, though. I think we're going to switch these guys out. We're going to get our land sacred. Oh, not you. Actually, yes, one of you. But probably not this turn. In fact, let's actually get a land priest. We'll get 2 of them. I want my land sacreds. We'll do at least 2 rounds of those. I've never bought Kalulus. They're actually surprisingly okay. They're surprisingly okay. Go for it. All right, this is our southern expansion. Oh, Shark Knights. Shark Knights. How cool of a unit is that? That we completely murdered with lance hits. How much experience do you guys have? Yeah. That's giving them +1 for experience bonus, but -3 for dark. Maybe that's it. Maybe most of our fights are in the darkness, so we have a +2, but then -3, which makes the spell slightly inaccurate. I suppose that's probably what's going on. Our knights are better. Oh, totally. Totally. I really wish these knights were amphibious. They would be decent as even in middle age. They'd be decent. All right, was Dovin able to hold? I'm guessing the answer is no. Of course, they get right on the leadership. Okay. Here, drop. Continue on. All right. Okay. I'm not gonna just dive into that army. We're gonna go take that. I am gonna have to increase PD here. Now they can't bring those living things under here. We're gonna grab this, and if this looks empty, we'll hop onto it. Okay. You are gonna go build me a temple. I mean, you can head that direction. Yeah, pull attack closest. Yeah, that's fine. Give me a leader. Fine, you. Both retreat on my scouts. Okay. Yeah, I think we are committed now that we've kicked the hornet's nest over here. So I need to get my scouts into that area really hard. Okay, you're site searching. Actually, you know what? You come that way and build that. Yeast, yeah, yeast is ridiculously good. Like, their sacreds are crazy. Yeah, and I think Atlantis does just fine. Atlantis can actually get out of the water. Their problem is they just need all their infrastructure underwater. Yeah, we need temples. That's why this guy's going that way to build temples, and this guy's going that way to build temples. Man, how bad would that be if we got Dom killed? Okay, Conch 2. We're slowly getting somewhere there. All right, I am going to come up here and also build some other infrastructure. I actually want temples so bad. I'm going to build that even before I start the... I'm going to build one here before I get over here. All right, you... Back. You... Temple... All right. Am I going to be the annoying water raider, or am I just going to take this? I am going to have to put more PD there. I think I am. I hate that they actually got such a good start, too. Where was that start when I played them? Okay, getting those. I don't currently have a leader queued up. I think, ironically enough, I kind of want a couple more priests after just making fun of these guys. Okay, a bunch of temples going up. No, don't get lazy. Let's actually do this properly. I want air shield, blessing. Do some hawks. He'll probably charge body himself, knowing the AI. Head that way. Oceania got wrecked. Yeah, Pangea is better than the Oceania. Have to switch devices. Ooh, battery's running low. There was a battle in Blue Beauty. Such a beauty. All right, Trident versus, are those Coral Spears? Versus Coral Spears. Coral Spears suck. They hit with that stupid poison. Looks like we're going to outdo them, though. Tridents for the win. You can see all that poison going off. Tridents are so good in Dominions. Those bone tridents. Okay, and Lake Seaweed. We love Lake Seaweed. Oh, those lance charges. So good. Actually, hang on. Yeah, still can't afford it. Okay, we have conquered the entire sea that is not a throne. I do have this one. This is very doable, but I don't think we're doing it with 14 dudes. So we're going to have to at least go grab some reinforcements. You're going to head there. I think I need to save money a little bit this turn, so I'm not going to have you do it, but you could preach. You could search here. You could go search there, and then you can head back here. All right, I am going to grab the water guys because they're half price. Is it time to get a big boy? No, it's too expensive still. Let's actually grab a Pearl Mage. I could do a little astral searching. We cannot voice a Tiamat astral, so we'll do that. How much can I get out here? 400. Yeah, I want to have enough that I can actually start my fort here next turn. I guess you are just chilling for a turn. Okay, you are bringing reinforcements. Oh, it's all falling apart, builders. Who was that convinced me to do that? Okay, he's going to just preach here for a second. Okay, you're sneaking on land. Right, come back to here. I want to get those guys grouped up. Okay, head out that way. Head out that way. Yeah, we're going to get another round of that. Okay, go. Okay, search didn't find. Dormant gods are waking up. And we lost one dude on the march. All right, put those in here. Because of Asphodel absolutely loving their flanks, I am going to give 2 bodyguards to out. Line formation. I think I'm also going to deploy these relatively defensively. Hold and attack closest. Yeah. And actually, I don't want hawks here. I would actually like banishes. Dang it, they are expanding now. Holy moly, they've exploded. All right, where else is he? That way. I think you're just going to chill there. All right, give me another mage. I'm just going to have to preach without a temple, unfortunately, for a turn. I just don't. I got to save up enough money so I can get that fort started. All right, am I preaching here? Am I going to try to make landfall? If I make landfall here, I just don't like being right next to this. Am I dead yet? Nope. No rest for the wicked. All right, I am going to make landfall here. I got to do something. Okay, and you get that temple going. Okay, search there. Is that enough? How many units do you have left? 10. 11. I think that's enough. I'm trying to get enough so I can get this other throne here. 110, but they're only ichthyds. And I can bring 3 mages to bear relatively easy. Bring a 4th. Nah, 3 is probably fine. It's the 3 good ones that have experience. No reason not to get you guys into position. There. Yo. All right, please don't have your 120 stack over here randomly. Okay, good, they didn't. We are very stabby with these tridents, so we should make pretty good mincemeat when we first clash. It's just the long term is where we fall apart. Get them, boys. Nice. Good flank, bird. Okay, now... Ooh, they have... That's right, they had a throne, and it's the throne of bones, isn't it? Yeah. We don't like that. I don't like that one bit. 30 enemies. I mean, I've got to try, right? I've got to try. Where did his army go? That is rather worrisome that I don't know. They're not here, or I would see them. You have preached what you can preach, brother. Head that way. Actually, head that way is where I actually want you to end up. All right, here. Okay, gobble up all that. Go there. All right, I've got to turn some of this down because I've got to get that fort started. Like, there's no more excuses. All right, give me the sacreds here. Give me that guy. You cannot afford it. I still cannot afford it because it's 1,200. All right. I didn't want to do this, but here we go. Ritual spell, distill gold. It's happening. All right. That's going to be 250, so I can get something. I'm going to get a mage. And I'm going to get a few sacreds. All right, you can preach. I don't know, just patrol. There's nothing you can really do. I'm very, very worried about where those Asphodelian troops went. They didn't attack this throne. Maybe they attacked that throne? Unironically, swords could be better against mannequins from Asville since they have piercing resistance. Yeah, yeah. And even a short sword at length 1 can repel length 0s. Okay, Conjuration 3 complete. Now we have Summoned Water Power. Distilled Gold, that one's for you, bruh. Battle in Asphodel. How many regrets do I have? Not as many as I thought I would. Okay. Okay, Harpies are down. This is all like PD for the most part, though. This is not the spooky stuff. Are we damaging the walls? Lightly damaged. Okay, they have junky walls. Now the question is, where is their army? Where is their army? Heat +2. Okay. Perhaps due to some unnatural magic. Yeah, there might be a fire site here or something. All right, you guys. We're going to attack a throne here, so let's pull back. I want Summon Water Power. This guy has nature, so he gets Eagle Eyes. I still think that Water Strike is better. 13 plus, so that'd be 14 damage versus I mean, I guess you get 3 of them. Or area of effect. I guess the area of effect just probably makes that better. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. Summon Water Power, Eagle Eyes. I'm gonna make him do a Water Strike. You gotta do at least 1. Over here, we are gonna do Summon Water Power. Now, I do want 2 of those specifically. Reason being the further range. To him. All right, make the best line that we can make. Line formation. All right, we're gonna have the knights be in the middle. I think we're gonna have these guys try to actually hold an attack rear. And then we've got 3 mages and 2 leaders. So let's just put the mages kind of near each other, but not on top of each other. Those off to the side. There is our blessings. Hold an attack closest, hold an attack rear. Bless, 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 stay behind troops. And 3 mages on support. What could possibly go wrong? Get them, boys. All right, we can finally afford our overpriced rock walls. We have 800 gold left, but I need to actually get some stuff down here. I do actually need to start some Tritons. I think I am going to try to grab 1. And then we just need bodies at the moment. The reason I want to start in on this is I need to search for 33% chance and then 33% chance of that for a double nature guy. Plus, they give me some free spawn. Tin Star says, been awake for about 19 hours. Gonna have to catch the VOD. Take care. Hopefully it's not too long. Yeah, like I said, as long as we're below 6 hours, I'll be pretty happy. We'll see if we can make that happen. No range underwater. You mean no ranged attacks? In this game, no, but there is some range. Ghost archers in EA, and then what's the underwater crossbow that what are the incest mermaids? I can't think of the name of the nation. They have underwater crossbows. Okay. All that set. Okay, there's that. Well, there's some army. Istana's warriors for 200. I actually don't mind that. Let's pull back here slightly. And let's try to get those, because they could help me siege. And I need you here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to chance going through Dover. Okay, that is the end of his territory. So if I stand here, I can see everything. If I stand... I don't know about Scathia. Right. I think I'm going to have him continue on. I think I can see what I need to see. I hate that he has 3 forests. Lucky bum. Yeah, I think this is working okay. Erethia, yeah. Yeah. The underwater crossbows are called gastrafets. I think those are real things, right? I'm pretty sure those actually exist. But in Dominions, they're the only people who've ever created them. That's part of the problem that water nations have when they get on land. They have no concept of ranged combat, aka most of them don't have good shields or helmets. Two things that short bows absolutely love to fire at units that don't have shields and helmets on. Funny that. All right. Can he kill me with 70 units? And the answer is probably yes. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to trade these out. And we're actually going to do this. I'm very worried about losing our commanders here. That's how they got us last time. Attack closest, and our commanders are going to do air shield and then blessing. He actually doesn't need to do that because we're here with our big boy. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. Banish, summon birds, whatever. Hopefully we win those mercs. In fact, I think I'm going to pull back on that more. I'm going to put more into those mercs. I really would like those. Do it. Battle in Asphodel when we knew it was coming. Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on. Okay, we knew that was going to happen. Good call on the extra bodyguards. Okay, he stunned one of them. That's a thing that did happen. Okay. Well, only two junky flankers left, and they're not on my leaders, although that one dog's going to make... Oh, no, didn't make it. However... Alright, it's time to go, guys. It's time to go. Oh, that is so disappointing. We didn't win the mercs either. The mercs might have been able to pull the difference. Oh, Geoff, no. Oh, dang it. Dang it. That was just too much. That was just too much. Alright, well, it is what it is. What about my throne battle? Yeah, now this I expect to go rather well. Although, low at the whiffs there. Target rich environment. Nice, just literally going past my lines. Yeah, you guys better blast really hard. Oh, that was close. All right, well, this went well. This went rather well. What did we get? Embracer is the Throne of Death. Of course, it's the Throne of Death. And I think we're going to hand off those. I'm going to immediately start building a wall. All right, the rest of you. Is there another underwater throne we can take? I mean, that's a yes, but I need more. That's difficult, but I need more. So the answer is no. Okay. If that's the case, then We need to be off the coast here to start protecting our assets, essentially. Come on, AI, attack them. Attack them. I've weakened them so much. They're never going to be weaker than they currently are. You really need to attack them. I've given this world so much. So much. Okay, and I'm not going to claim Throne of Death at the moment because it would start killing off our population. I will take Throne of Vitality next time we have a prophet. Death is a tier 2. And Vitality. Okay, so we're at 3 points. These have got to be 2s or 3s, so that would be 5, 6, 7 points. Okay. Right here's another spot I would want to build a fort. Stupid Marignon, do you know what you did by winning those guys? Had I won that, we might have been able to hold that back. Amazons might have done that for us. Where are we at research-wise? 90 research per turn. So that's what? 2, 3 turns until we get to 4. I think I'm going to siphon off our mages. Head home. And you need to go there. Actually, you can search here before you go. Time for Bishop Fish? Yes. Yes, we're definitely going to need him. Smells like copium. Smells like victory. I don't know what you're talking about. Sweet water current, 1 water gem. Not really a surprise there. Have him build a lab. I have him come over and build infrastructure. Okay, did not get a nature 2, unfortunately. One of those guys. Just chill for a second. Fish up bishes. Battle in Blue Beauty. Oh, that's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. All right, what do you got? Just a ton of mannequins. Yeah, and our little PD here is not going to be able to finish that. I mean, we get a few kills probably, but the swarm. I want this guy to have bodyguards. No, just stay here. All right, you can just research here. You're coming up there to build infrastructure. Building that. Have a lab. 1 big boy. All right, sacreds go to you. Take those 2. Blessing, and unfortunately we don't have anything better for the earth to do at the moment, so that'll just have to be what he can do. Bunch of blessing and then stay behind troops. Line formation. I think I'm gonna split that in 2. We'll just put some on each side. Would also like to get up here. I can't afford it at the moment. We're broke. We're broke. We took a swing at the king and missed. Not a good place to be. All right, now you head that way. Friendship with advanced and cast is over now. Stay behind troops is my best friend. It's kind of funny. Some mages just are willing to go up into melee and some aren't. So sometimes advanced and cast spells works perfectly fine. Sometimes you go into melee and punch people with your fish fingers. You know, it's the thing that happens. Research and conjuration done. That's 4. Now we need about 5 turns to get to conj 5. And oddly enough, I think we're just gonna have to go straight to Bishop Fish because we're gonna have to possibly use them to fight undead underwater. And then we'll go up to construction 5. All right, you are researching. 2 months remaining. You are gonna build me a temple. Over here. I think we're gonna try a flank. Hold an attack, rear, rear. One of these is way more than the other. Oh, nice. We need kind of wide, we need a wide front here just because of the way that the Asphodel likes to deploy. I want to hold this because he's got this between us. So this is actually our only border is here and here. Should I go rescue this guy? I'm going to try to rescue those guys. There's enough troops there that's worth chancing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Maybe, maybe. I just need somebody to draw his armies away for a minute, and then we could definitely help. It's not like I'm asking you guys to kill him by yourselves. I'm willing to do it. You just gotta give me a chance. Downside to this game is I hardly fort a province for indies. Yeah, sometimes you just have to. It can suck. Upcoming arena battle. I don't really have anyone who can do that. We again whiffed on the double nature. Okay, up here we have our temple. Now we can preach. 2 months remaining. 1 month remaining. No, keep doing it. Keep doing it. When we get up to water or conjuration 5, we'll have full-size water elementals. I'll be probably looking at this throne once that happens. You can preach here. All right, hey, we did make it here, so we do get to rescue our boyos. No, come back here. I don't like this. I would rather protect this spot. I would rather protect that spot quite a lot. I'm even willing to put a couple of mages in that to make sure that happens. Summon water power, water strike, water spike spells. Yes. They don't have range underwater, so I can be right up here. In fact, they don't have range. I can just double up right there. I could even give them some gems, and we could throw some normal elementals at them. What else do we have? School of Sharks. That's unlikely to do much against those. Could water elemental. Don't think we need to. All right, at the home front. Krakens. Sea serpents. couple sea serpents wouldn't necessarily be too bad. I can throw them into throne battles. I don't mind that. Or we just hold out a little bit longer and we're going to get better stuff. Crossbow provinces 2x, if we're talking about forting Indies. Longbows sometimes, depending. All right, run it. I'm expecting a fight here with Asphodel. Yep. Remnants of the dead prophet's power have left. Unexpected event in the sea. Dark slumber has befallen a village in the woods. The villagers disappeared during the night, but soon emerged, reanimated as roots and vines. Ooh, spooky. Unexpected event. Defense -10. We hate that. Asphodel got rocked in the arena fight. Let's see the finals. What do you got, friendo? Flaming weapons, magic weapons, fire shield. That's a pretty good bless for an AI. I'll allow it. Oh, not fair. And he actually got to send his arena champion to fight in the arena, even though he's going to lose this horrifically. So jealous. We didn't get a single arena when we played Pythium. Yeah. All right. I have a feeling this didn't go well. Yeah, this is not the one with our army at it. You'll get yours soon, buddy. You're gonna get yours soon. Yeah, just too many of them. Rock wall complete. Immediately start up a fortress. Now, where was that? That was over here. Oh, wait a minute. How is he here? Excuse me? Pythium, you let him, like... What? That's not where I thought it was. I thought he was attacking here. Grumble, grumble, grumble. All right, yeah, we're gonna have to go this way. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. Asphodel. Ugh, hate him. All right, research is going up. We'll have our fort next turn, so he's not going to be able to get in there at least. Over here, I think I need some more leadership. Weirdly. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do there. Nope. That was suck. That was big suck. All right, I'm going to take a leader here. One underwater leader. No, I think I want a land leader. We're going to get some more underwaters. Give me the tridents. Who's worse, Asphodel or middle-aged Ermor? Probably Ermor is better in a player's hand, but Asphodel seems to do better in the AI's hands. All right, we need to go find out what the heck happened over there. Why are there Asphodel troops coming from that angle? Where are we at on research? 3 turns till Conj 5. Double battles? Oh no. Ironically enough, part of what helps Asphodel out so much is the AI actually puts things on more than just attack closest. They love attack rear flanks, which most nations just don't use for some reason, even when they should. Yep, there they go. Okay, and where is this one? Up there. All right, you guys picking up troops. And no, don't do that. Give me one set. Give me one set. And then halvesies. I'm full. Okay. Take these off of him. All right, this is going to be kind of a double use group. I'm going to use this to go flush them out, and then I also want to attack this throne. So we're going to add in the big boys. Probably the Eagle Eyes guys. How bad is that going to kill my research? Quite badly. Is what it is on that. Okay, I'm going to set these up with a ton of gems for that. That's for the throne fight. You guys can also have some. And I'm not going to give any to you two. Move here. Don't I have a script where? Do I not have that Eagle Eye script? No, not that saved. I don't. Okay. So the non-Eagle Eyes guys. All right. So you're going to do Summon Water Power. You're going to do Eagle Eyes. And then I'm going to have you do... I mean, I guess they made the argument for Geyser. So we'll stick to Geyser. Advance and cast spells is probably okay on that script. You're going to cast spells. Oh, and you also need conserve gems. Well, you probably don't, but I'm going to put it in there anyways. And you get that. And then you get a number 2, and you get a number 2, but I need to give you that. All right, do I want to do anything different here? Don't think so. You can also have number 2s for now, but also put on conserve gems. All right, move up here. Oh, and we have a few of our free spawn. Some undisciplined horsies. We'll just put them way in the back. Okay, this line goes that way and that way. I'm missing somebody from my stack. You, come over here. Hold an attack. Closest. All right, and then I'm going to want to spread these guys out so we don't have any oopsies. You guys want to be relatively close. You guys can be back here. Sure. All right, recruit another one of these. That's fine. Give me tridents. One less and a mage. Mage and tridents. I do want 300 gold so that I can continue the upgrade process here. 390 gold needed. Oh, okay, come on. I can click this. Fortress is 600. Oh my goodness. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign that I'm struggling with that. There we go. Okay. Build fortress. I'm getting another guy who can become our new prophet. We are going to handicap, unfortunately, our research, but I got to move out. I can't let them wait. Do it. Well, nobody can say that we got easy AIs for this one. All right, he went that way. On the off chance that I can catch him, I am going to go that direction. All right, just to make sure, I want you to cast Blesses first. Like a bunch of Blesses. I don't have anyone else here doing Blesses. I guess you could too. Yeah, do some Blesses before you go into that mode. And actually, well, everybody needs blessing. That's unfortunate. I just don't have enough Blesses here. Saying that, I actually, ironically enough, do want... I want another one. You. Oh, you'd be slow to recruit. Well, either so is the mage. That's fine. If nothing else, I have some preach duty that they could go on. You also might be useful over here. All right, we're gonna have at least one more big throne battle, so I am gonna get another full batch of these, I think. All right, Hermes. You're not actually Hermes. Looking through for persons who have not had a turn. Blasterbot. I don't think Blasterbot has ever been a prophet. All right, we're on a third prophet of the stream. That always is a great sign. Always is a great sign. Blasterbot will be the one to lead us to victory. Become prophet. The greed kills. This kills the man. All right, I am gonna do some PD dumping here, I think. These are ambers. They're actually good. There's a shot that they could actually take that. And you come up here. Cast a blessing. And then stay behind troops. This kills the man, that's for sure. I still want to know, where the heck did they slink in here? Or did they just stealth their way over there? Like, where's my scout over here? There he is. Yeah, find out how they slunk through there. We should have a major power spike once we get to Conj 5. So, this sucks, this is painful, but we're okay. Alright, did we catch the group? No. No, we didn't. Okay. They didn't have magic leadership and just crumbled there, too. Serenity. Okay, they did go south. I did guess that right. Alright, Amber, let's see if you're worth it. And then we do have a priest here. You could walk a little closer there, bud. But it looks like we got them to crumble. Get them. Come on. There we go. Okay, well that's one raiding party done. They discovered my scout as he was moving through Pythium and killed him. Alright. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Oh good, they didn't kill him. He actually retreated. And they don't have any land down here. So they stealthed their way through Pythium to attack me. You absolute mad lads. You mad lads. Alright, come down here. Alright, we got the fort built. Now let's go for castle. We need 600 gold. In fact, I'm going to have to just hose that because I'm going to want some mages. What are we at? We need one turn and we will have our research. So we'll kill this and then hopefully I'm playing to take a shot at that throne. You guys head in there. You know what? Let's make really sure what's in here. Let's just attack with our scout. He's probably going to die to a mind burn. But I want to make sure that we're not walking into something stupid. Okay, not recruiting anything. Grumble, grumble. Do I switch over to Mystics? They are more efficient than what I'm currently doing. Although he's very slow to recruit. Maybe not. I'm gonna get somebody. I might as well. Grumble, grumble. I hate our non-cap recruitment. I absolutely hate it. Let's just grab another one of these guys. We're gonna need more. All right, Blaster Bot. Can you make it? You're probably not going to be able to make it there for the actual throne fight. If that's the case, we might as well go claim our Throne of Vitality. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guard. Put you on retreat for now because you're not in combat. 1. All right. We're a turn ahead of time, but put your bets in. How is the throne battle at Whirling Sea going to go? Vote now. I think it's going to go very well. Research and Conjuration is completed. That's what I wanted to see. We're going to go up straight up to 6. I don't know if that's going to actually happen. I think I need to fish for another air guy. Let me remind myself. Can you roll an air? You can. Let's get a few of these guys. I'm fishing for an air. And I'm not going to do 6 right now. We're going to do 3 so I can do Alquills. Oh, I only have 6 gems, though. That's so expensive. Even going all the way up to Construction 5 is probably about the same cost. I think I'm going to do Construction 5. We're going to wait on the Bishop Fish. As good as he will be, I need to get some research boosters. And I need to get some Shambler Cloaks. If we're going to have to fight Asphodel, I need mages on land. This just isn't going to work. I'm not doing that. All right. Build your castle. All right. We're almost done with the big hump of infrastructure costs. Give me some of you guys. We're fishing for that air. Fish for that air. Turn this off for now. All right, both of you. You can actually preach here. You. I mean, you could at least bring these guys towards the fight. This isn't even connected. This is actually land connected. Interesting. That's weird. So I'm going to have to go the other way to get to this throne. We just need some Praise Rex, but underwater. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of Praise Rex spells underwater, unfortunately. Pelagia and Mystic is an excellent mage as well. Yeah, we're going to switch to some Mystics here for a hot second. Okay, we're also going to totally remember we need to go change our scripts. So we are going to, we have Punch 5. So that gives us Voice of Tiamat, which we're going to deal with elsewhere. But that gives us the full-size water elementals. That also gives us all these goodies. So I want Big Boy here. You're going to summon water power. And then we want full-size elementals 4 times and cast spells. He'll probably even summon more. I'm going to move them a little bit. Well, no, there's Mind Lords here. Maybe I won't move him forward. That's going to be a number 4. Number 4. Okay, we're attacking rear. Now, because there's Mind Lords, I do think I'm going to have to use Advance and cast spells. Oh, wait, hold on. You also could have a number 4. You get to do elementals. You're going to knock yourself out, though. Didn't I have a second one of those guys? Yeah. Knock yourselves out. Put you way in the wings. Spread the water elementals out so they don't get caught in the scrum. All right, and you guys are on hold and attack rear on both sides. Now, unfortunately, we don't have magic weapons. Again, why not? we have pearl weapons that are magic on our scout. Why can't our sacreds have those? That would help them a ton. You don't need to do the crazy blessing that you're currently doing, but that's fine. You're also going to advance. Stay behind troops is fine. Stay behind troops is fine. Okay. I'm pretty confident in this. We'll see how many regrets are had, but I'm feeling pretty confident on that one. Okay, now we're going to do some Voice of Tiamat's here. I'm going to auto cast these, I think. So cast ritual spell, monthly ritual, Voice of Tiamat. Monthly ritual, Voice of Tiamat. By not targeting it, they will auto target. So they should spread themselves to different ones. We don't have that big of an ocean, so we'll take a couple turns and just get it done. You can't make it here by chance, can you? No. You could, though. Ritual spell, monthly ritual, Voice of Tiamat. Go. Actually, hold on. We're going to have to come back this way to get to the other throne. What can you summon? Sea trolls. Sea trolls are fine. Or a sea serpent. Sea serpents aren't terrible, but they can't go on land. Whereas if we have surviving trolls, they could go on land. So I think you're going to monthly some trolls. What are we fighting over here? Yeah, trolls will do okay here. Yeah, they'll do okay. You can't summon trolls. None of you can either. Okay. Trolls got that region. Hello, -007. Welcome in. Here for the pain. We got plenty of that. I can't believe none of the other AIs are fighting Asphodel. What is wrong with you people? Okay, and we did bounce off that throne to check it. Let's make sure. Okay, you didn't have something stupid, right? Just a lot of dudes. Just a lot of dudes. Quite a few Mind Lords, which they'll probably spend most of the early fight just body etherealing everyone, so I don't think that's going to be too bad. It's been a painful week. Only appropriate to join for the pain. Then you're in good company. We took a swing at Asphodel and missed, and we are paying the price. Oh, and they attacked here again. Where are they coming from? That is ridiculous. Multiple places. Oh no, that was us attacking them out there. Okay. This one is somewhere else. They're attacking a throne. Okay, okay. Makes sense. I mean, you're not going to see a ton even if I go over there. I guess head here. Underground? I mean, maybe they're coming out from underground, but they're still stealthing either way. All right. Come on, throne battle. We've done really good on the thrones. That's been good this game. Some pretty cheeky level 1 wins. All right. Mini rituals go off, and we have a battle in rolling sea. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. You know, I guess, now that I think about it, we do have a magic weapon. We have Olicorns. They have a magic attack. So we actually can get through those body ethereals okay, if our knights make it to them. Alright, give me them water elementals. Give me them water elementals. Let's slow this down. This is going to be a chaotic one. Okay, nice friendly fire incident to get us started. Okay, now water elementals are size 7, and they're size 7 non-trampler, so they can push their way to the front. One of the nice things about using the full-size ones rather than the little ones, who tend to get stuck behind the main battle line. Okay, we did have a flank make it, and one flank did not. We should be able to make pretty quick work of these guys unless they put Astral Shield up. Yeah, let's see. Alicorn's getting in there. Alright, come on, Water Elementals. Get it done. Okay, nothing on the enemy side is going to leak through. It's just a matter of how fast can these guys kill the enemy leadership. Come on, get on at least 2 of them before these guys get back to help. Breath of Winter, that is not what we want to see. Alright, our line's starting to look a little thin. Water Elemental's holding strong, though. As long as we don't lose our mages, they will win this sooner or later. For anyone who hasn't looked at one, this is a full-sized Water Elemental. So 4 crushing attacks at 13 attack, 18 blunt damage. Pretty darn good. They have underwater regen 12% too. So a nice amount of regen. They're mindless, so unless we lose our mages, they crumble, they'll fight forever. And they have multiple forms. So as they take wounds, they'll get smaller, but they'll still keep fighting. How we doing? He did get Breath of Winter up. Did we get blessed? We didn't. Ironically enough, we have cold in our bless. We just didn't get blessed. Unfortunately. What was that? Okay, well, if you hit, you hit. I can't complain. Yeah, regening 10 HP on those water elementals. Again, our line's starting to look pretty rugged up here. Amber Clan guards, they're just good. Sharks, oh yeah, somebody called in the sharks. Oh no. And he's running away because he took a wound. Shark attack, run! You coward. And we got really distracted back here, unfortunately. It does look like the enemy's also breaking, though. Bring the speed up. Alright, now, luckily the sharks are not too dangerous against somebody who has some gear, aka these guys. So I think we're okay. It looks like they're retreating anyways. Alright. A little more brutal than I thought it was going to be, actually. With that many water elementals. Yeah, the repels on the tridents probably kept the water elementals a little lower than I thought they were going to be. Alright, that's fine. That was okay. I did think we were going to do better than that. We lost 33 Wave Warriors. We lost 9 Champions of the Closed Realm, who suck underwater, by the way. We're fighting with rusty gear. That was okay, considering 104 kills were from the Amber Clan. Alright, is what it is. Blasterbot, would you claim our Throne of Vitality? What'd we get? Throne of Law. It's a 2-pointer at least. I'm not in love, so that gives us 5 points currently. Alright, you can lead those. Did we lose enough? We totally did. I'm gonna have you stay behind and build a rock fort. You know, with Asphodel being Asphodel, I think I'm gonna chill here for 1 turn. Search. I can't afford any PD unless. Do I have anything I can cancel? Guess I could cancel some mages. We did get our air guy too. Yeah, I do want some PD in here. 21. All right, did our retreater guy live? He totally lived. Okay, good. Head into there. You head up here. Actually, go pick those guys up. Patrol. I mean, if we're here anyways, you guys search, you preach. Search. Something's not right here. No, you build walls. Okay, so we've secured 5 points. We have 3 of them forted. This is going to be 5. This should be at least a 2-pointer. Maybe a 3-pointer. That'll take us to 7. We only need a little bit more. He says that with a little bit of strain, since that's not going to be easy. Flyers with our garbage. This looks pretty doable, but I don't think that's a tier 3. That also looks pretty doable, but hey, there we go. All right, those two are fighting finally. All right, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Lost Amber Clam Mage. Did we? We had 2 nature. Yeah, we did. We did lose one of these guys. Yeah, I will accept a single mage loss for a throne that was a pretty brutal one, in all honesty. That was pretty brutal. Water gems were our victory there. This is why water gems and summon water elementals is power underwater. We spent, what do you got left? 5. So we probably spent 20 gems for that throne. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. All right, let's roll it. Creek. Get ready for an amphibious invasion. Take Asphodel Stone. We will definitely. They are my target if I have to pick somebody to attack. We totally could have won that. If I had won those mercenaries, I think we could have won that fight, and that would have been the end of them. So, very disappointed. You could blame Marignon yet again for helping Asphodel. I'm starting to wonder if they don't have an alliance or something. That's like 3 weeks in a row that they've had shady stuff going on. All right, Blaster Bot claimed our throne. Blaster, run over here, please. All right, I am gonna have to over PD this because I don't want to sit here. You can do all the other infrastructure. I am gonna have this guy build me a temple. We're kind of struggling a little bit on Dominion. All right, we're gonna head that way with everyone else. Over here. Okay, you are not a nature guy. More sea trolls, please. Okay. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Voice of Tiamat searches all elemental paths to 9. So, fire, air, water, earth is 9. 9 is as high as it goes. So, we have found anything that is going to be elemental in these ones that we've searched. Thermal vents, glowing sands. Okay, so a decent amount of fire income. Our water income's okay, but we really haven't got that much. A little sad on that. Boost earth rituals. Maybe interesting because Lost Land is an earth ritual. We could go 5 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then boost of 2, 6, 7. That's kind of funny, but I don't think that's going to be relevant. No elemental sites. Interesting. Okay, we're getting some more of those mages. I think ironically enough, probably still want some more level 2 priests. I'm kind of feeling pinched here a little bit on Dominion and getting them out to do some preaching. Okay, and this place just finished their castle, so they're done there. So you actually could come over and take over that part. Preaching, researching, moving, trolls. You came here to pick up these guys. And then you can drop them off there. Okay, if we're coming back this way, we did lose one. I'm going to grab one more. Yeah, I do think I'm going to grab one more. And then we'll just get some more tridents. Keep on chugging. What are we up to? 2.5. Not too bad. Okay, a bunch of voice of Tiamon's go off. Province. Iron Cliff. Earth and Earth. That's very good. This is very good. Remember, our backup plan is Lost Lands. That is Evocation, Earth. This is a level 9 spell. Requires 100 Earth Gems. By the time we get there, we'll probably have 200. Tut says, gonna skitter now, Babble. Good luck. All right, Tut. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always good to see you. Okay, over here, we are going to build a not temple because we already built one. We're going to preach. And over here, hand off those troops. Ironically enough, I'm going to bring you with because I could use the blessing. So come on up here. I am going to need to restock some gems for combat purposes. So you go back to research. Ditto. Preach. I'm just thinking, do I need to get some level 1 priests? We're having trouble getting our blessing out, and we also could use them when we're fighting Asphodel. Maybe we do grab a couple more level 1s. The level 2s are amphibious or aquatic, so they can't go on land, whereas the level 1s are not. I'm sorry I made fun of you, man, in giant t-shirt. You're useful. All right, next turn we'll have construction 3. And then maybe we do go for Bishop Fish. Dang, that's a huge spell. Yeah. I keep seeing the praises, but the fact that the only thing I can think of that could stop you from doing it would be if the enemy put up a dome spell, the anti-ritual spells. But if they do, we'll just hit them with like Worgen Winter until they run out of gems, and then we'll actually do Lost Land. And that'll just auto-kill their capital. So it is hilarious and very powerful. But in this game, I probably wouldn't bother. I would just sink a throne, and all the non-amphibious troops will just die, and then we'll just walk in and take the throne. Research. We kind of ran out of gems there. Hey, it's Flippy! The entire nation rejoices. Flippy, god of Pelagia, prince of the ocean underneath, prince of the mountain spring, and the armorer has broken free. Welcome in, Flippy. Good to see you, man. So, Flippy, for anyone who wasn't here at the beginning, mainly is set up to cast Lost Land. He does need Earth Boots to do it, but he can obviously make them, and he does have feet. In his other form, I think he still has feet. Let me check. Change shape. Yeah, he does have feet, even in his Flippy form. So either one is fine to do it. In Flippy form, he auto-casts Foul Vapors. So that is a thing. Unfortunately for us, that is not a thing that Asphodel particularly fears. So that's a little sad. Axe says, that's early. Yeah, it actually is a little bit. Because 3 full years would be turn 36. So we probably got him about as early as we possibly could. All right, I'm not going to be in Flippy form for now, though. Although, 4 air magic, if we flip. 3 air magic. So we actually have more magic in Flippy form. So maybe we will. We could build him some gear. I would probably want another poison resist ring just to make sure he doesn't poison himself. And then some body armor and a helmet. And then he could walk around and Foul Vapors things. I don't think I would chance this with stupid Springhawks here. He could go here, but he wouldn't be able to do it alone. I mean, we could do it to this throne. We could send him in first. Yeah, another thing is he does have Reaper. So this unit brings death, unrest, and deadly diseases spread in their wake. So we're not going to keep him here. He'll go out to one of our forts. I'm just thinking if is there like something I can do right now that's going to help me against this throne. Sea serpent, not really. Not really. Creek. Forge wise. Nothing that's going to really do it at the moment. Oh, is he actually fully immune to his own foul vapors, Pyrrhic? I didn't know that. I thought he just normally had enough poison resist that it didn't actually hit him. 15 can be hit by foul vapors, in my experience, if it rolls very high. I guess he does have shock resist 25. Maybe we actually could flippy this throne. Where's that scout? Hey, you. Come over here. Because what could kill him? Icarids just have short swords. Springhawks rely on lightning. Militia, lol. Heavy infantry, lol. Archers, lol. Griffins, maybe. If we get ourselves some alteration magic so that we can self-buff. But he's got 25 shock resist axe. I don't think Springhawks can break 25. I'm pretty sure they can't. We can't do it quite yet, but I think we might take a swing at that throne with Flippy if we get to that point. I think he could do that. Get himself a piece of armor, a hat, maybe an extra shock resist ring, and all you would need to do is like temper flesh, stone skin, personal misform, liquid body. He'd probably be fine. Can he hit ethereal units? He doesn't have to. He just foul vapors them. I don't believe Springhawks have poison resist, do they? I think he can do that. We're not anywhere close to that yet. I mean, that's a lot of research. All right, Flippy. Which has the worst population? Over here does. I don't think he spreads diseases to his actual army, so I think we're okay to move over there. Yeah, nobody here actually got any, for the time being at least. Okay, if I gave you these, can you make it there? We need to move here first. Okay. So we have one turn before we need to head out to be able to make it over there. Let's recruit as many of these as we can. Well, if those are half price. This will be the end of these guys because this is the last major underwater fight. And they're aquatic, so whatever we have left will just help patrol one of our thrones. Reaper just pop kills, does not give disease. Okay, thanks for the confirmation on that. I thought that too, but I can't say I've never been wrong. Okay, we also are done with castle here. This guy doesn't really have anything to do. I guess just head over here. That's, again, what a good leader. That's now completely worthless because he's aquatic. So once we take this throne, we'll just spread them out, I suppose, and just sit inside of our different forts. What else can we do? Over here, we're recruiting as many as we can. As many as we can. Actually, stay here. We can get a few more. We can get at least one turn worth of recruitment out of it. 560 enemies. Slave, troopers, shambler, thralls, mermen, mind lords. I think we're gonna be okay here. That's a lot of units. We may have to throw some extra mages into this. But that's fine. I mean, it's the last underwater throne. I'm glad we didn't lose that Triton when he retreated. It's not Amber Clan. That's true. That is true. A very deadly disease is spreading. 170 people have died. Yeah, that's Flippy for you. He's a stinky boy. All right, we have one person that apparently was still on voice. I actually don't want that currently, so I'm going to stop and research. I'm going to need some gems to fight, so we need to chill on that for a second. Did you find anything at least? You found nothing. Womp womp. We did end up with +1 air from somewhere. Where is that? I do not know where my one is. Island of Floating Stone in Neptunia. There we go. Oh, how perfect is that? Alquills and Lost Land. That's what we want. All right, Blaster is here. He's going to claim the throne. Do we wait for Blaster to get over here? 1 turn, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not. Probably not. All right, this is Throne of Law. Going to give us extra order and PD. Yeah, it's all fine. We've got 3 months remaining, but I'm going to switch it out. So you instead, go on preach for a second. You take over building. And then he's going to build me a lab, but I don't have the money for it this turn. All right, everyone who's here. 59. 50. No. 48 versus 47. Okay. Line formation. Looks like it's this side that needs replacing. Got a few trolls, as one does. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I suppose. You can have them. These guys are such good leaders. I can't get over the fact that, it's so frustrating I can't get these guys out of the water. Look at that. Look at the squad he's got going here. Look at that perfect cut in half of trolls also. Feels good, man. Now, where do I want to put these? I think these take center. What are we fighting? Slavers, Shambler Thralls, Mermen. I think they get to take middle. They'll help preserve some of the power or some of our land ones. These guys are garbage right now. They have rusted gear. They're underwater. They're kind of garbage. So we'll have the trolls take over. So line formation. Then I want... We'll still have them here, but they're just not going to be the front. They could be the second squad. In fact, we'll do something like this. Yeah, because I'm going to need my water elementals to be able to get in there, and these guys are too big to be weighted through. So hold an attack, closest. Hold an attack, closest. All right, you have need of 4 water gems to make it through your script. We could send Flippy if we went into Titan form instead of Flippy form, but I'm just not even going to risk him, frankly. All right, you also 4 gems. Yep. And in the middle, gotta make sure I get past those trolls. I do not want water elementals sitting in the back. And then you guys both used 5 gems last time and then chose not to summon anymore, so I'm not going to give you any more. All right. Is there anything else I would want to cast? School of Sharks. I mean, they could get in the back. Like, it's a thing that could happen. All right, you know what? We'll do 1. So we'll do Summon Water Power, School of Sharks, and then I guess Geysers is what Geysers is what the kids want these days. Put him over here. You are coming and fighting. Spells start with a bunch of blessings. On the other hand, if my god did show up to the fight, he would bless everybody. How much do I care? I think I can pull in another Holy 2, which means I don't. I think I don't care. Yeah, here's another Holy 1. All right, give me the big squad. You come, you're coming, you're coming, you're coming. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 elemental spammers. We're gonna do a shark attack, and then we've got 2 like offensive casters, and then everyone else is gonna switch over. Go here. Did I wait too long with this guy? Because I didn't realize. No, we were gonna go here and then there. Okay, you guys hold an attack. Rear. Let's have them come in from the side. That's fine. I think we're gonna have you join too. It's a very pretty formation. You know Babel's like sweating it when I start making fancy formations. Does the Shambler skin no longer make... I don't know for certain, CB. I didn't get a chance to test that. We just don't have... I guess we do now. We didn't have construction. I guess that's true. We could get them out of the water with that. In fact, we will try that. We will try that. That's how much I would like that to be true. Okay. Other mages. I actually want this guy not to do that, but actually to go out and do some other site searching. We need to find a little bit of astral. Ideally. It'll save me having to do pearl farming as hard. No, I don't think I'm sending anybody else. I think what I'm sending is enough. All right, you can forge. Actually, you know what? No. Flippy, forge, a dwarven hammer. No reason to do my owl quills right now when I could just make a hammer. We can make it cheaper. Okay, you and you are gonna join the fight. It's gonna be here. I'll have to double check this formation, but I think that's fine. Okay, we have 500 something left. I have my owl quill, guys. Let's get some more. I'm looking for a nature 2 is what I'm kind of fishing for. And then turn on our grids. Go. Blasterbot, Conqueror of the Closed Realm, has claimed the throne. Killed 170 people. Jeez, Flippy. It's that gas, man. All right, forge me monthly owl quills. We'll get 2 of them. And Flippy, forge. I'm 1 gem short. But what if I wasn't 1 gem short? Then I would forge a second dwarven hammer. Bit of an investment there. All right, no more of you, I think. All right, all of you are heading in here. All of you are heading in there. You hold an attack, rear. Hold an attack, closest. And you can just do standard stuff. Heading in there. Oh, I mistimed it. Shoot. Okay, well, you could show up late. I still want you to move those troops out. Still would like to fort this, just because I could be getting some researchers out of it. Let's send a guy up there to do that. Actually, I'm not going to be able to afford that, because I'm going to want to do the throne first. Just chill here for a second. Build a lab here instead. All right, Blasterbot, no time, no rest for the wicked. I need you to run over there. You're site searching. In fact, I'm going to put you on auto site search, a feature I never use because they always get themselves into a dead end, but We'll see how he can do. All I care about is the Astral. Finding a couple more pearls would be pretty nice. We're only at +1, unfortunately. Which makes sense. I haven't searched for Astral, so. All right, let's double check the formation. All right, very aggressive here, but I'm not expecting the enemy to have AoE or ranged weapons. Hippocampus. Let's try to get to the back. They do at least have magic weapons. That's fine. Yeah, I think this is just fine. Hopefully those water elementals will get in there. That's what I'm hoping. I also hope we don't lose all of our trolls. That's the hope. Okay. No spoilers. No spoilers. All right. What do we got? Oh, jeez. It's a target-rich environment. Water mortars, please. We need those 25mm Yarkoons. That's a reference to Shadow Empires. All right. Didn't have a hold and attack on some people. That's a little unfortunate. Although, actually made pretty good contact for what it was. It's okay. I don't mind that. My trolls did get in the way of the water elementals, though. Don't love that. What a nice target-rich environment. Anyone make it? Oh, we totally made it. Not nearly as many Mind Lords on this one, either. This guy should be much more killable. Alicorns with their magic attacks doing work, and I think that... Was that all their leadership? I think it was. Yep. And the mindless units crumble. Alright, well, the water elementals, I don't even think killed a single unit, so that happened. I needed more space in the middle. Or I needed those guys to be on attack rear instead of attack closest. They pinched in and closed the gap. The symmetry is legendary. You don't like the asymmetric formations? We're imperative for cheerleading. Give them the old bubbles. All right, I'm very happy with how that went. We did lose 59 Wave Warriors, but, you know, they know what they signed up for. We lost no Sea Trolls. All right, what was it? The Throne of Destiny. I'm not going to inflict that on you, but we could sing something from Pick of Destiny. It could happen. Unfortunately, that's going to be Order 5. So that's a thing. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. I can't even read it, but I'm pretty sure that's a penalty to research. We also got Soup Squad, Enormous Cauldron of Broth. 2 of them. All right, but you guys don't get to carry those. Big boys get to carry those. Ugh, imagine eating underwater soup. That sounds difficult. Is that kind of like stand on your head and swallow a grape? All right, now... I can push forward and I can get him out of the water. I mean, that's probably worth doing, right? And at least try to preach out his Dominion so he's not getting the free spawn and killing off the extra pop. That is probably worth doing. I don't need everyone here to do that, though. Like, you guys go home. You go home. You go home. You go home. That leaves her 3 mages and some priests. Yeah, that's fine. And then you are going to come over here. Yeah, you're on your way too. That's fine. I'm going to dump PD there. All right, the people who are continuing forward, we're going to go here. Let's check our formation if we do that. We're not going to have water elementals coming in like we were before, so this is fine. These can be folded into that, which means you just patrol. Okay. I'm actually surprised that Asphodel chilled, but I think maybe that Pangea kicked off, and maybe that's drained off their forces. I would like to come in and ninja this. That would be nice too, just for the gym income. Okay. So what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what are you? Death. 7, 8. We're at 8 points. Everyone said I couldn't do Pelagia. Pff, pff. I could totally do Pelagia. I think Flippy might be able to take this throne. I really do. Does anyone off the top of their head, how hard can a Griffin hit? Like, I think we're gonna need some alteration. Like, Temper Flesh would probably be what I'd want, which would be Alt 4. So, construction. Maybe not even do Con 6. Maybe we just do that. And then Flippy takes the throne for the win. That's maybe. That's a big maybe. Don't even need my Lost Lands. I kind of lucked out on thrones here. Let's be completely honest. But, you know, I mean, I legitimately took them. That was a pretty easy throne. We did better on that one than we did on this one with the Amber Tribe. What other thrones are available? Okay, this one, which is a tier 1, right? Yeah. So that is not going to be victory. We could take this one, though. I think I need to start mass producing Shambler skins. We might be able to do this with just our current mages. Okay, you're using that. Flippy, start researching. Actually, Flippy, is there anything else you could do? I think I already looked at this. No. What would we want? Ace helmet. Eh. I mean, other people could make the Shambler skin. None of those boots are what we want. We would want earth boots ideally. Bracer's protection. We really don't have what we need. I mean, an extra tamed lightning would make doubly sure that those Springhawks can't get us. What do you cost? 5 gems. You know what? Let's do that. Just forge me one of those. Well, I have income. No, stick with that. We will probably make one, but let's not do it right now. Flippy, you can just do some research. All right, here, I'm going to have him build... Oh, we might as well come down here. I was going to say I'm going to have him build a temple, but we might as well do it here first. This has gone better than expected, if I'm being honest. Better than expected. Okay, we are building. We have 1 month remaining. We have the lab. We have the temple. Yeah, you can just research here. Okay, we're getting a bunch of dudes here. I probably should not have recruited that many there. You. Actually, come over here and pick those up. Yeah, that's fine. Getting these. We're getting big boy. Nope, wrong ones. We want the amphibious ones. Cool. No, I wanted nothing on next. Okay, Pangea and Asphodel both made new profits. Search for sites, unexpected event in Whitewater. We got a famous circus. Oh, the underwater circus. Very famous. Very famous. 348 gold, luck +2. CB says, oh no, you had to go and say something. Murphy's going to hear you. Bring it on. That's what I have to say. I am Jinx incarnate. Bring it on. Just Murphy just walks in here and just punch him right in the face. Flippy will slap him with his wet little flipper. Tell him what for. Okay, we random into Air 2, Nature 1. Again, we're fishing for a Nature 2 so that we can make a Thistle Mace. With the Thistle Mace, we can summon in Naiads or Malikias. And either one should be able to self-summon at that point. We could empower. I don't think I'm desperate, so I'm not going to yet. We can definitely spend... one thing I'd like to spend nature gems on is something that is poison resistant. If we can find something like a bog beast or something, could maybe do us here. Give Flippy a little something something. Although that is just more things to HP route him too, so maybe we don't. Yeah, I think that's a quick turn. Okay, construction completed. That is construction 4. Ted Bolt, the High Inquisitor, claimed the Throne of Autumn. Okay, that's good. That means we know where the other Death Throne is. High Inquisitor's down here. Must be this guy? Or underground. One of the two. Could be. Probably this one, though, I'm guessing. You know what? Why guess? Would you get me a couple more scouts? Okay, battling Chilad. Okay. Pelagia is definitely attacking them. Well, I'll tell you what. What do we have here that can go on land? Several things, but maybe not enough leadership. We would lose our support, which is a little sketch. Hold and attack rear. Hold and attack rear. So it would be you. Nobody else here can go on land. See, this is the problem. Look at how good we were doing with these mage support, being able to summon things. The Holy Twos were getting our bless out, getting some courage out. And now it's time to go on land. I have the perfect opportunity right now because Pelagia has wiped out most of their forces. And I can take 2 Holy Ones and a single unit. Remove unusable units. What did we miss? Oh, we had some water only guys. Again, oops, I never meant to recruit those. All right, so what we do have needs to bless in the top. So both of you need to be up here to bless our sacreds. And let's actually make this a thing. That's a number 5. And then you can be chilled on that. Although you don't have a lot to do either. I mean, if nothing else, they can... Well, you stay behind. They can advance up and hit people with banishes. I'm gonna take a swing. I'm definitely taking a swing at this. All right, over here, I can't afford to start a fort. Turn that off. Let's build the temple at least. You could site search and you can patrol. Okay, we did Alquill. Oh, I didn't equip that Alquill. Flippy. Grab an Alquill. You can have an Alquill. We have enough gems to do one more. We'll do it. We're going up to construction 5. We could change these nature gems into homunculi. Maybe that's a better play. That's just a big research bonus. We may do that. That may be the go-to here. Flippy's researching. Blaster. Oh, well, there you go. And perfect timing. Blasterbot with a super chat. Blasterbot, prophet of Flippy, long may he live. May your currents be pleasant and the sun-tanning rocks be warm. May you be surrounded by beautiful mermaids for the rest of your days, Blasterbot. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to you when you have to go on land and claim thrones. All right, a bunch of research is happening. We have a bunch of people coming back to do more research. All right, you. Attack current province. I need to see exactly what this is. All right, the other people that are here. All right, so that's going to be you. I think we stick all of you guys in a single line formation on attack closest. These can be on guard. So everyone else who's left is going to go here. So we do still have 3 mages. And we have 2 priests. So yeah, this is still a pretty beefy little army. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get him out of there. Oleg has finished building the fort. I cannot afford to upgrade it. Yeah, that's fine. I do want to turn my searching back on. Let's do 2 guys. Ritual spell, monthly ritual, voice of Tiamat, auto target, monthly ritual, voice of Tiamat, auto target. I do want to get the entire ocean. Make sure we get every little gem we can squeeze out of here. Shambler skin is 5 water gems. So right now we can do just under 1.5 per turn with our income. Those are rookie numbers. We got to get that water income up. All right, roll it. Oh, creak. How we doing? 3 hours. This is going to be a good one. We're doing it, boys. Everyone made fun of Pelagia. Nobody's laughing now. Okay. Found, a Mealstorm, 2 water gems, excellent. A rock crab colony, which is earth, excellent. And smoldering starfish, excellent. Excellent. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. All right. We searched. Oh, that was up here. Okay. Battle on Asphodel. We better have kicked their butts this time. All right, trolls. Yeah. That guy. He's the guy that took my lunch money. We called him the big bros. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The little hanger-ons over here shrieking at us. None of that now. I will say, I really do like these guys. It sucks that their gear is rusted coming out of the ocean. So until we have a land fort, I can't fix his gear. Anyone doesn't know, iron gear rusts. You know, who would have thought? It's easy to break. So if somebody hits this, there's a decent chance it will break. So we would lose a lot of that protection. And we have the same problem. I guess for whatever reason our shield isn't iron, but and here's our weapon. So for him, it's just his armor. On our sacreds, it's also their short sword. So that is that. Pelagia's gangsta to the whole land thing. I don't know if I would say they're number 1 underwater. Atlantis is pretty competent still. Atlantis is pretty competent. I'd definitely say they're good underwater. I don't know where I'd place them. Same with Relay, actually. What do we... Oh, we're going after those 2 centaurs. Okay, that's fine. All right. Big bro squad victory. Those trolls are going to really suffer from sleep vines, though. Just as warning, if we actually do a real fight with those. Battle in Cloud Breakers. Okay. Zeus check. No Zeus. All right, what do we got? Look at this. Is this literally... Don't Springhawks need a mage? Yeah. The Springhawks are morale broken. Are you going to crumble because you don't have a mage? Who's your commander? Take me to your commander. I want to speak with him right now. I think somebody else is assassinated. I'm only seeing 2 human leaders. 2 human leaders who might be sniffing some farts here in just a second. There's a whole bunch of horror marks here. This is the whatever throne. They got killed by horrors. Of Babylon. That's what happened. That's what happened. They got hormarked and died to that. Interesting. I never thought about that throne would kill its own defenders. That's what happened. These are going to crumble, I think. That means unless these guys can kill Flippy, I don't think they can kill Flippy. All right. Emergency research moment, please. What are we doing? I think we go Alt 4 and Flippy takes that throne. I think this is exactly what I want. We're going to go Construction 5. Flippy needs some armor. Like, he does need to be armored up for this. While that's getting crafted, we get some homunculi. And then we get Alt 4 for Temper Flesh. Maybe we don't even need Temper Flesh. We might be able to get away with just Stone Skin if those hawks crumbled. And I think they did. Not all of them, but they're going to. They're going to. I don't think this hits hard enough. Only 15. Flippy, what are your stats? 8 protection. But Summon Earth Power will give us a little bit more, I think. We can do Personal Iron Skin because the hawks aren't there anymore. And if we put on just some black steel plate or something else and a helmet, I think Flippy's got this. I think Flippy's got this. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I need research. I need all the research right now to make that happen. Can't afford another Triton. Did we get a... Nope, another Nature 1. Alright, that's fine, though. Forge all... I want to just double check. Do I need a Nature 2 for this? I do. I think I'm gonna empower someone. It would probably be you. Because I'm fishing for an 11% chance. And the odds of getting that within, like, let's say 15, 20 turns is pretty low. And these are slow to recruits. Can't Flippy summon the dactyls? He totally can. We don't have them researched, though. Dactyls are 6. Dactyls are 6. No, you're totally right. They're dactyls. But dactyls don't come in with any nature, do they? Or you're just saying I could empower him once. It's actually cheaper to go from 1 to 2 than from 0 to 1. We can see that right here. Empower nature 50 gems or empower nature 30 gems. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. And then we'll spend our nature gems into homunculi just to speed up our research. We also had a bunch of people arrive back home to start researching. Okay, that's quite a kick up here. So 3 turns to construction 5. Unfortunately, this throws out of the question because I don't want to pop off on Pelagia, but this one might not be. What else do I need then? I would want Shambler skins. All right, you forge monthly Shambler skin. If I could get some mages up here, we could do those. I've got 1 person still doing Voice of Tiamat. That's fine. All right, we did get this. Now, see, this is the problem with aquatic things. There's just nothing for them to do. All right, leave him behind. Everyone go here. You preach. All right, over here. Eyes broke. I do kind of want to get this forted. Where's all my money going? All right, no more of these. Maybe we hold on. Let's hold off on these a little bit. Just barely can't afford it. Hang on. Didn't I put some PD down? There we go. All right, now we can start that fort. I do want to get that just in case something crazy happens. Always play like you're not going to win. All right, over here, you could do some research. You actually, no, you came up here to get these guys. We'll just plop them in a line formation. Attack closest. And you should actually not do that. You should do blessing and then stay behind troops. All right, let's take those to the front. Are we damaging this? Severely damaged. Yes, we are. Okay. We did see the battle with Pelagia. Let's see how that went. And of course, Pelagia gets the unattended fortress to attack, not the hundreds and hundreds of undead that I've been dealing with. I see how it is. Helping your buddy out. Lightning struck a large boulder, and afterwards, a handful of gems could be found, plus 6 air gems. And Flippy farted and killed 160 people. Okay. Scouts. Retreat. Head to that throne. Research. Can't because we don't have... Nope. Okay, you can patrol. Do it. I can't believe that Pelagia, of all nations, is going to be one of our better times. Oh, look at this. Rock crab colony, smoldering starfish colony, and fathoms deep. We're up to 9 water income. Okay, preaching it down. Start preaching. You are going to stay here and patrol, and then all the mages are going to head home to do research. Blasterbot just arrived. He's going to claim our throne. Thank you, Blaster. Appreciated. All right, we empowered in nature. Cool. For now, you can just research, and here, you can have, well, no. You can have the Elquill. We do have a Shambler skin. Who would I want that to have? Probably this guy. Do we have acid spells at 1? We have acid spray, but that's not one that's ranged. So we'd be doing geyser or cold bolt. Yes. Take that skin and go to the surface, my son. We will get some mage support up there. I do think we're going to throw Conch 6 on here. I just realized... Well, no, I guess Flippy can claim this throne, and Blaster can claim the death throne that we have. Getting the death throne, as much as it would suck to have death 1 in our dominion, 5 death gems, which we don't get unless we claim the throne, 5 death gems means in 10 turns-ish, we could empower one of our Tritons in death. And if one of our Tritons had death, they could do streams from Hades. And they could get in a Kolkathiad. They're like death naiads. That would not be bad, actually. Although that's also water gems, so I guess it just depends on what you want. Because we can do regular naiads as is. I would like some naiads, now that I say that out loud, but I just don't have the water income yet. Okay, Asphodel. I see no reason not to attack you. Hold an attack rear. Stormcastle. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Go. All right, Blasterbot claimed the throne of destiny in the name of Flippy, Prince of the ocean underneath, Prince of the mountain spring, the armor, the exceedingly gassy. You thought those bubbles were coming up from the seabed. That's what we tell all the land walkers. That's the smell of the ocean, boys. All right, battle in Asphodel. So I'm laughing at my own stupid joke. Luckily, they have absolute garbage forts. Okay, more than I was hoping was in here, but also less than there could have been. We'll see how badly we fall asleep. Okay, trolls versus minotaurs. That's actually to advantage minotaur, I would say, but we outnumber them. And tridents. Yeah, tridents. All right, now we're gonna get sleepy timed. That's gonna be unfortunate. Oh, as is his caster walking to the front. Look at that. The AI actually profited a carrion. Wow. Good AI. Good AI. That's exactly what they should do. All right, are you guys all asleep? Yep. That was my worry. That was my worry. And we are bouncing off, it looks like. Come on, get in there, guys. Get in there. Nope. Nope. Yeah, the trolls are just too good of a target for sleep vines. They passed out and then we just HP routed. Alright. Maybe that's a bridge too far to be able to take Asphodel out. Unfortunately. That being said, we could try to take that territory at least. Give ourselves something. Also, holy moly, what money is this? Where did that come from? All right, build me... No, not you. You. Build me a lab. All right, Blaster, head over here. All right, this turn we finish construction. Shambler Skin Guy, I'm sorry, it didn't work out. You can head over here. Ditto here. Why don't you build that land-based palisade? Sure. And we'll fish for another nature 2. Yeah, I think we're basically just waiting on some research, essentially. Go. 2 commanders doing nothing? Who are these bums? Get to work! You can head over there and preach. Alright, are we done? I guess we could do it this way. Do we have any underwater? Okay, we do. Whirling Sea has not gotten searched properly. So you... Ritual spell, monthly ritual, voice of Tiamat. Okay. Okay, I have a couple more places that still need that. It's turning off because we're running out of gems and then getting our income. Hi, Riley Hole. How's it going? Absolutely appalled by the performance at Asphodel, I can tell. Me too. Me too. Research in construction is completed. Yes. Voice of Tiamat. I think we already had Sweetwater Current, so we didn't find anything, unfortunately. And my auto cast turned off yet again. Cast ritual spell. It's going to keep turning off. I don't even know why I keep trying to make it do that. I think we're nearly done, though. So that was the one we just did. Yeah. Literally, this is the last one we need to search. And we are done searching the ocean, except for Astral. And I guess technically nature, but I'm not going to bother. Shambler Skin's going up. All right, Flippy. Why don't you grab one of your... Oh, he can't pick it up because he has flippers. Oh, poor Flippy. All right, change shape. Now you have the power of opposable thumbs. Now you can equip a Dwarven Hammer. And what are you going to make? All right, so If we think that the Springhawks were there, maybe a copper plate would have been good, but I'm 99% sure we don't have to worry about those. Silver Hallberg gives us air shield. I didn't see anything. Do they have range? They do have archers. So that's a maybe. 17 protection on the body, and it does give us air shield, saving us a script slot. Bright Halmer. Reinvig 2 would be nice. I'm not worried about Flippy falling asleep though. He's gonna fart him out, so that's not too big. Same protection, but less encumbrance than Hallberg. Hold resist, we don't need. Robe of the Sea. This would be another really powerful item for us, not on Flippy, but on other people, because this gets us higher into acid spells, but we don't need it. White Dragon, extra shock resist, a little bit lower protection. Black Dragon Plate. Acid resistant, very rare stat. Is air shield worth an encumbrance? Probably. Sure. That's what we're building. Actually, and while we're here, is there a helmet I want that somebody else can make you? We don't need the winged helmet. Ice helmet is 18 protection. Just a standard black steel is 24. I think we're going to give him a black steel, which means somebody else can craft it. All right, you just do research because I want the hammer. Where's one of my earth guys? Where's one of my earth guys? Here we go. Take the hammer up. Can you imagine being the guy that Flippy asked to forge him a helmet? Oof. Tigris, your life is never going to be better than this moment. All right, what else does Flippy need? He has 2 miscellaneous slots. Maybe a bracer of protection. I don't know what the other one would be. He also could have boots. We could forge earth boots, so that's what Flippy will probably do. You forge Homunculus. This is a plus 11 research item. I'm just going to put that on monthly. We'll give him a hammer when we get a free hammer, but I'm just going to get him started. Okay, 210. We're probably going to finish all 2 and maybe even 3 next turn. Dovin. Okay, we did make landfall. I am going to PD dump. Yeah, screw you, buddy. And then I'm going to dive back in the ocean, and we're going to come over and try to take Falgoth. All right, over here. Maybe we PD dump just ever so slightly lighter so that I can have him build me a lab. You are preaching. I guess you can research. Chill. And done. This is gonna be really. This is gonna be very satisfying if I actually take a throne with Flippy. That was not the main plan, but very cool if we can pull it off. We did get discovered. It's fine, doesn't matter. I noticed they didn't bottle up Asphodel. Excuse me, Pangea? Excuse me, you had one job. You literally took the throne from me, so I assumed you were going to finish them off. What are you doing? All right, Flippy. Here's your armor. Here's your helmet. Oh, you can tell he likes it. All right, next. Forge, boots, earth boots. Or actually, hang on. We would need a pair of earth boots to be able to do Lost Land. So that gets him high enough in earth to do it. But right now, winged shoes give me fly, which makes Flippy much faster. I don't have the gems. 10 gems, that is so affordable. That is so affordable. Let's just make some air gems. Boop, boop. forge flying shoes. Flippy likes those. He has flippers and wings. It's a flying fish now. What else? I do think we get probably a bracer protection and maybe a girdle of might if I have the time. Which I should, because I do want to get some alteration here. So at least 3. 4 would be safer with Temper Flesh. All right, Blaster's in position. You can preach it, brother, while you're waiting for God to give you the signal. Almo, you can search. We can't recruit our mage until we get our palisade up, which is 3 months remaining. And you know what? You come up here. Oh, no, we already have a temple. Never mind. Just keep preaching. All right, we've searched the entirety of the ocean, barring the middle. No more Voice of Tiamat needed. Searching for more big boys. Another Nature 1. A Nature 2. All right, well, we didn't end up actually needing that. Sad. Very sad. If I didn't think I was going to win here, I think I would Thistle Mace into Naiad, but I do think we have the win. So I'm going to forge the Homunculi instead for more research. I cannot believe how well this went, especially after fubbing the early Asphodel headshot. 3.5 hours. Oh my goodness. Pelagia top tier? Is that what I'm getting? We're going to have to remember this when we do our middle-aged tier list. Everyone's cringing so hard right now. Okay, Alteration 4 is going to be done next turn. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Flippy, put on your boots. Put on your bracer. Okay, if you were going to move... Okay, 1 turn here and then 2 turn there. Okay, could you move here? I would want to do that because then he could equip another item. So, Tigress, forge, the Girdle of Might. We forged this because of the reinvigoration. All right, with that, do I want to take any gem? I can figure that out next turn, actually. Okay, let's assign Homunculi. I should have been doing this. I'm a little late to the party here. You can have Homunculi. You can have Homunculi. Research. He did bounce me back into the ocean. All right, you're going to have to go back for more troops if we're going to keep doing this. All right, you build me a temple. You build me a temple. We got to get rid of this garbage. You can research. How many turns left? 2 turns left on that. All right, let's do a double check here. I'm pretty certain this is a tier 3, but if I'm wrong and it's a tier 2, would we still win? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no way this is a tier 1 throne. So we've got to have it in hand here. I believe in you, Flippy. Disease is spreading. We got discovered. We finished a rock wall. Immediately build the fortress. All right, Flippy. There's your girdle. Oh, you have to put away your Alquill. Put on your girdle. Now, well, hold on. Let's get transformed here. Make sure I'm correct on all my slots. Yeah. When we're in flipper form, we lose the power of opposable thumbs. Worth a lot of bless points, it turns out. We lose our slots. I was going to say, maybe we should give him a repel weapon just for extra safety, but we don't have hands, so I must repel, but I have no hands. Famous fantasy literature, actually. All right, do we need to give you any gems? No, combat. Let's script our boyo up here. Earth power. Into... Now, we're pretty sure the Springhawks are dead. So I'm doing Iron Skin on purpose, even though it does give us shock susceptibility 5. I'm pretty certain they're dead. So Iron Skin, Temper Flesh. Temper Flesh means from mundane weapons, we gain some resistance, and we also gain fire resistance. We have 2 slots left. We're already getting Air Shield from our armor. That would mean I would want Personal Mistform. And then we have 1 slot left. Quickness could be good. Liquid Body could be good. Liquid Body gives us Wound Fend. Also gives us resistances. I don't think those 2 stack. I think it's Liquid Body. All right. So Earth Power up, Iron Skin, Temper Flesh, Personal Mistform, Liquid Body, and then you're not technically an innate caster. I'm 99% sure. So I think, does he just start biting fools? Because he's never going to get a spell off, right? Like, this is not going to happen. And then we attack closest. He's going to get landed on. He's probably not going to make it all the way through this script. I'm certain. They'll probably land on him around the time he's supposed to be doing Temper Flesh. Saying that, okay, only 1 enemy candle. Should I switch that around? I don't think so. We could drop Earth Power. I'm kind of worried about dying. Yeah, let's drop Earth Power for that. That's kind of a luxury for him. He doesn't actually need that. I want the protection first. We have 23 on the body, 29 on the head. So as long as we get 1 spell off, we should be fine. And if Flippy dies, I'm just saying, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But if Flippy dies, we can take another swing at this. So let's start recruiting in amphibious troops again and setting ourselves up just on the thing that is not going to happen. Definitely not happening. But if it did, I want to have some troops here to come help. All right. Breach. 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 Return the hammer. All right, Flippy. Airdropping in. He's flapping his little flippers as hard as he can. All right, before I intern, I want some predictions. Will Flippy be able to take this? I obviously believe so. I think he's going to kill both of those leaders with his foul vapors. I think the Griffins are going to land on him and or the Icari, and they're going to hit him. I think he is going to take some damage. He's going to have about 60 HP, so hopefully he'll be okay. Let's see what people are thinking. While we're doing that, we're working on Conch 6, 5-ish turns. If we did get that, I think I would start going up Evo, and I would be heading towards Lost Land. So that would be my next step. Another thing we could do is Alt 6. Alt 6 gives us Frozen Heart. It also gives us Woven Winter. Extra cold scales. And it gives us Manifest Vitriol. These are those green lions. Those are really, really good. Really good. Like, really, really good. Another thing we could definitely use. CB says, out of Dominion dangerous. Yep. It is only 1 candle, so we should only have a 10% penalty. So we should have about 60 HP left. All right. I'm very disappointed that only CB the Disbeliever. Only CB the Disbeliever. Teach him, Flippy. Teach him a lesson. Battle in Cloudbreakers. The most important battle of Flippy's life. Flip him the bird, Flippy. All right, so I'm going to pause. Already, because we are in our form, we start the battle with Telkine Malediction, which is foul vapors, essentially. So you can see it's already going off back here. We'll see if we get any hits. Flippy's going for personal Iron Skin. They're not flying. They've already lost. I don't know why they're not flying. If we can even get a couple pieces into our script, we already got personal Iron Skin. We're probably safe. Flippy is at 30 protection on his body and 33 on his head. He's fine. Griffins can still ding him, but I think he was going to make it. I'm looking for poison. The only leadership that's here are these two guys in the back. So if they die, we've won. Speed that up. Flippy farts. Oh, look at that poison. We got temper flesh off also. So now we have... we take only half damage from regular attacks. Now the Griffins cannot kill us. But there were a couple Springhawks. Yeah, they're just moraled out. That's weird that they haven't crumbled, though. I figured they should have already just insta-died. That's a little weird. How you guys feeling? Oh, 9 HP and he's poisoned and just fine. Flippy decided to do quickness. That was not a spell I told him to do. I guess he just really wants to bite people. Did I accidentally hit quickness instead of liquid body? Liquid body is what I wanted. Alright, so we are at 10 fatigue. We're reinvigorating 7. Our encumbrance is only 3 for melee. Yeah. And now he's flying, as one does. As one does. There he is. Alright, Flippy's in. He's in. He's biting some fools. He missed with his bite. 22 versus 23. The Griffins did a lot of attacking. They hit me for 0 all around. Flippy's literally going to fly in and bite the head off a Griffin. There you go, 20 damage. I'm hearing humans die. Come on, Flippy. Bite a head off. Okay. They're getting some friendly fire. We're also giving them some little nips. How we doing? 68 HP. Yeah, only 5 for being an enemy dominion. It was only 1 candle. They should be HP routing momentarily. Bye. Bye-bye. You stay away from Flippy. Flippy's strong. He's not done. He wants to bite some more heads off. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Absolute champ. He just landed in there and ended that dude. He's seasoned them up now. I love that he just won't even let them run. That was quite good. That was quite good. We definitely could have got by without like the temper flesh. So in order to do this, we needed construction 5 and we needed alteration 3. We didn't need the flying boots. We definitely did not need those. So I would say the gear we actually needed is a helmet, an armor piece, and probably the bracers of protection. Just to make sure we're at that nice, safe protection level. We also could have tempered armor, now that I think about it. That might have been worth more. Come on, Flippy. There you go. One more. Come on, Flippy. What's nice about this is that we don't need poison-resistant troops. That's usually the hold-up on foul vapors. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What was it? The Shattered Throne? So what we thought. Misfortune, Ascension Points 3, Dominion Spread 3, increases magic and misfortune here. Spreads curses, spreads Hormark. We would normally want Flippy to get GTFO right now, but this is going to be victory, so. Claim throne. I'm going to PD dump it. I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll it. Oh, I didn't claim the other one. No, Flippy, you got cocky. Blasterbot, do it. Combo with Flippy. You have to claim the throne. PD that up some more. I really don't feel like Flippy just getting a horrific curse or something. So Flippy out. He's heading home. He had dinner. You know, he's kind of full. Maybe watch some TV. Watch some YouTube on his TV before he heads to bed. Check out the newest Members First video before he heads out. Fall asleep to some dulcet tones. All right. For realsies, we should win this time. CB, you are just the only one brave enough to say it. I know in my heart everyone else doubted Flippy. I don't hold it against you. And that was, anyone that missed it, that was victory right there. I'm very glad this is how this went. I was exceedingly worried that we were going to have to do a second stream tomorrow in order to finish this up. This was kind of lucky. Like, let's say we had only gotten 3 underwater points and we had to go on land. We could have sunk this, so this would be 3 more. We could have sunk this. This was probably a 2-pointer. So that would be 3, 6, 7, 8 in my hypothetical. And then what would we do? Then we would have some trouble. Then we would have had some trouble. Maybe sink this and this to be able to get our sacreds in there. Something like that. New record? About 3 hours and 40 minutes. Maybe. Axe is the official timekeeper, apparently. He'll let us know. Blasterbot. I think I missed this a little bit earlier, but he said, I think Atlantis and Relay are better at getting on land and fighting there, but Pelagia's Tritons are just better underwater. Plus, aquatic sacred. They don't transition well afterwards. Yes. We also, another strategy I didn't go for here, we never used it, but remember that we can tend pearls, cultivate pearls. So we convert water gems into an equal amount of astral pearls. So we could do, on the guy I would do it on, it would be 3. So you can turn water gems into astral gems, and then I would turn astral gems into ether warriors, which is in conjuration also. So I would do ether gate at 6, and then I would spam summon ether warriors. And between a little bit harder searching for astral and a bunch of pearl tending, you could probably get to 15 per turn and cast this every single turn. I've used this, I think, on both relay streams. Very good spell. Very nice things you summon in. You could do it underwater, so you don't have to worry about that. Their gear does rust, which does suck, but we're already dealing with that. So it's not like that's something different there. So I do think that's another avenue. However, do note you need 1 death. So if you want to count on this, I would probably make a pretender that has some astral and at least 1 death to be able to do that. That also kind of opens you up to be able to do the streams from Hades too. You could use the same guy to maybe do that. Water, astral, death, and death can be super duper low on your guy. So pretty decent, pretty decent. And as mentioned before, we had lost lands in our pocket, so we could have done that. We also did not use it, but we could have been summoning naiads and naiad warriors. Those are respectable. Those are better than anything else we can get on land. Bishop Fish, another thing we could have done that we didn't need. Sea King's Court. This gives us some armored trolls with weapons. Those are really good. And the commander, if I remember right, is a water 3, I think. And he's a gem gen. So he generates 1 water gem per turn. So pretty powerful there. Yeah, if we had to do a monolith, we could have done Contact Trolls or a Hill Giant or Troll King Court. So I think we had options there. Pretty flexible. We didn't run into our main problem, aka getting mages on land. So I was able to avoid that. So this isn't really a fair stream to really show off the pain. It's this guy right here. I would get Amber Mages and Tritons, and I would give them Shambler skins to get them on land. And then right here with 3 water and a fire, I would do Acid Rain. this would be my spell. This is the equivalent of Falling Fires, Falling Frosts, but it's acid damage. So it's armor piercing, does rust also. So they can have as much pain as we have. Yeah, and we can spam these guys out really effectively. This, as you saw, we had tons of water 3s. I think we lost 1. And how many do we have left? 1, 2. Well, maybe we didn't have as many as that. We had 3, but I also stopped recruiting those guys quite a while ago. Also, the Tritons, if we empowered him in Fire 1, he could do the same thing. Look at all that. We could do 2 of them. Or he could even go up to Acid Storm. If you wanted to do a Flippy Junior, you could do a Acid Rain Trap, essentially. So, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Okay. I am going to save my voice. I'm very happy I can actually go to bed, so I don't have to stay up too late. Tomorrow morning, I have a video coming out taking a look at Crown of Greed. It's a Majesty-like game that's coming out. So if you're interested in that, check that out. On Friday, at the early time, so it's going to most likely be 2 p.m. PST time. So the same times I was using last week, we're going to do Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm going in like 99% blind, so it should be pretty cool to see that. It seems like people like it. It seems like it might have some technical difficulties. The benchmark ran fine on my machine, so I'm not expecting any major problems there. So should be very cool. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who donated tonight. Very, very generous people tonight. Every single person. The donated subs, the super chats, all very appreciated. If you enjoyed watching Pelagia, the #1 Water Nation, win, don't forget to leave a like on the video. I've noticed that maybe people are forgetting, or maybe people just aren't liking the streams lately, but the likes have been a little low. So that does help YouTube know to try to push it out to more people. That is hugely helpful to me. As I mentioned, we're in a slump this week. I'm at -1 subscriber for the past 2 days. So if you're not subscribed, I would love it if this was the stream that earned your subscription. I'd love to see you come back on stream, hang out with us, chat, leave comments on the videos. I read every comment for sure. I respond to almost every single comment. Beyond that, if you do want to go above and beyond like these other super champions, you can always leave a super thanks on a video. You could join a live stream and do a super chat, or you could consider becoming a channel member. The channel membership gets you early access to pregame videos and other things I'm working on, and a huge thanks from me, because that is something that I could kind of plan ahead on and know what the month is going to look like. So I'm not just shooting blind, as it were. Looking forward to the Crown of Greed stream. Well, it's not going to be a stream tomorrow. It's just a video, but I definitely want to revisit it. It's pretty cool. I liked Majesty. The demo was decent. If you haven't tried it and you like that video, definitely go grab it off of Steam. You get to play a full map, and it's in a very playable state. So I was pretty happy with it. My final word here is going to be yesterday, I also released a video about Deck of Haunts. If you like haunted house themes and you want a haunted house deck builder, kind of a weird combination, but it was a really fun demo. Check that video out too. Okay, builders, I'm going to go rest my voice, rest my weary head, roll around in my giant cache of water gems, and I will see you guys on Friday for Monster Hunter Wilds. All right, take care. Thank you again. Babble out.